ready at the phones if you prefer to bid via the phone, and they're all dressed as their favorite literary characters. Thank you for participating, everyone. We really appreciate it. Along with those internet bids placed in advance of the sale, we will be accepting bids via our HA Live platform. If you are watching me on a phone, tablet, or computer, that is the platform you are using, and Becky here on my left will be representing your bids coming in live. Now, sometimes a bid will come in from Heritage Live at the last minute due to limitations on the bidder's end, on their computer, tablet, or phone. Please know a Heritage Live bidder can only submit a bid when the lot is still open on their computer. No Heritage Live bidder can submit a bid once it has closed on their end and moved on to the next lot. My acceptance of a last-minute bid via Heritage Live is not a reopening of the lot. Last-minute bid arrivals happen a few times per auction, and I ask for your patience and understanding as I will be accepting those when it does occur. Important note here, a sliding buyer's premium starting at 25% and lessening with higher valued lots will be applied to the hammer price that I'm calling out here from the podium. Sorry, math will be involved. As far as bidding, we do allow cut bids. A cut bid is a half increment bid. Every bidder has one cut bid on every single lot, so be sure to take advantage of that. Proxy bids or prior bids will be announced when there is a tie between a bid we have already received and a live bid. Of course, we will give precedence to the bid we received first, which Justin will be calling out here. If a lot does not meet its minimum bid or reserve, you at home will hear a tone, and that means the item will be available following the auction at ha.com. If there have been any additional catalog or comments added to a description since this catalog was produced, I'll read those out before we start bidding, just so everyone's on the same page. If you have any issues relating to the participation in the sale, you can call Vanessa Banda, our auction supervisor, at 214-409-3161. Or if you just want to debate her on your favorite authors, she's got nothing to do today, so feel free to call at will. Our rare books department is the best in the business. We're very excited about this auction they've put together and all these incredible books that are about to find new homes. If you would like your rare books presented the way only Heritage can, please reach out to our staff. They'd love to talk to you about your collection. As this is Texas, I am required to announce that in compliance with TDLR Rule 67.40, I'm sure you all know it, but notice is hereby provided that this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas 78711, phone number 512-463-6599. I promise that will be the last of the legalese for the day, at least for me. I don't know what Philip has planned for when he's up here. Now, for us here, lunch will be provided, of course, lobster and champagne. This is Heritage. We'll be wheeling in soon. For you at home, you're on your own. Good luck. Does anyone here have any questions? I will say to the few standing in the back, a couple seats have opened up here in the front. If you want to move up, just do it quietly as we're about to get started. Then, without further ado, let's begin. And what better place to start than lot one? This is an illuminated manuscript leaf. Where are we starting, Justin? Let's go 22. Who's got 2200? Incredible piece here from the first half of the 15th century. There's 22. We've got a prior. That's what we talked about. That could have come in 2 weeks ago by fax, but you've got a chance to beat it now. 2400's the number. 24 is there. Heritage Live in the lead so far. Let's see what happens. 2600 next from the Illuminated Book of Hours. This is in Latin. Looking for 2600 Heritage Live. That's you. 26 is in. Beautiful image as well. The apostles flanking the Virgin Mary. Looking for 28. Heritage Live. I need you at 2800. Who's going to go 28? 28 is there. 3000. How about 3? Got 28. 3 now. 2. Need 3200. Beautiful piece. Historically significant as well. 3400. The next bid. Heritage Live, I look to you. 3400. Take another look. Beautiful aesthetics. Anyone at 3400? 33 is the cut. I like that. Smart bidding. Let's see if it works. We're looking for 3400 still. You were thinking about 34. There it is. Taken, but lucky for you, the next increment's up. 3600. Who's going to go 36? Beautiful piece here, 15th century, real history. About to find a new home, $3,600 to make it yours. Anyone at $3,600? $3,400 will win it. Lot 2, another beauty here. Illuminated manuscript leaf needs $1,700. So with the last one out, we're looking for $1,700 here. Beautiful one with the Virgin and Child depicted as well. Needs 1,700 bidders. Early 1460s. Anyone at 17, I need 1,700 bidders. 1,600 is the winner. Lot 3, illuminated manuscript leaf, 3,000 up next. Who's going to go 3,000? Circa 1500s, this one. Another beautiful example. We're looking for 3,000. Going to go 3,000. 7 lines of text. Image of the shepherds with their flock. Need 3,000. Any advance to 3? 2,900 is the winner. Lot 4, Gutenberg Bible. Amazing piece of history. This is a single leaf here. We need 65,000. It's going to go 65,000 from 1455. Double column and 42 lines here. We're looking for 65,000. First typeset printed book. Incredible piece of history. No full books in private hands, but this single leaf here could be yours. 65,000. The kind of piece that elevates even the most distinguished collections. Looking for 65,000. Page covers Ezekiel 28 through 21:9. Incredible piece. 65,000 to make it yours. Anyone at 65? Bidders, I look for 65. That will be available. Check ha.com following the auction. Nice group lot here. African maps, early African maps, 1600s. We need 600. Going to go 600. Nice group of 3, all hand colored. Looking for 600. There's 600 from Heritage Live. Let's go 650. First state of Picard's map. 2 DeWitt maps, 1 prototype and 1 final. Looking for 650. Nice illustrations, enhancing the aesthetics as well. We're looking for 650. Anyone at 650? And 600, the winner. Congrats to them. Lot 6, Shakespeare, heard of them? Great collection here. We're looking for 36,000 for the 4th folio edition. Need 30. We got 38 from Heritage Live, and now 40. 41's the cut. Let's go 42,000. First issue here of that 4th folio. We're at 42,000. Give me 44,000 bidders. Need 44,000. Incredible piece here from the Michael Friedman collection, which we'll get deeper into later. 46,000 the next bid. Incredible collection. First issue from the Bard. We're looking for 46,000. Handsome example as well as our imagery shows. We're looking for 46,000. Comedies, histories, tragedies, published according to the original copies. Important piece, 45,000. That's the cut bid. That's how it's used. Bidding dies down a little bit. Throw out the cut. Let's see what happens. 46,000's next. We've got the cut bid in from Heritage Live wherever they are in the globe. We're looking for 46,000 to make it yours. You still have an opportunity, but not long. Anyone at 46? 46 is in. Cut bid didn't work. Next increment's 48,000. 1685 here. Beautiful collection. Shakespeare's greatest works. We're looking for 48,000. Anyone at 48? There's 48. Give me 50,000. Looking for 50,000. Outstanding piece of history here. Could be yours. 50,000's the number. Bidders looking for 50. 50 is in. Switch up those increments. 55,000 is next. 50 a good spot to be. 55 even better. That's where you need to be. We're looking for 55,000. Shakespeare, 4th folio edition. Nice condition as well. Works here, looking for 55,000. Any advance to 55 bidders? Fair warning. And congratulations, 50,000 wins it for you. Lot 7, John Locke here. Need 1,100. First edition, 1693. We're looking for 1,100. Need 1,100. John Locke's thoughts concerning education. Topical item here. Let's go 1,100. Anyone at 11? 1,100. 12 here from Justin. So 1,300 is what you're looking for. Fine example. We're looking for 1,300 bidders. 13 is in. Heritage Live in the lead for now. Let's see what happens. 14 now. How about 15? 14. Let's go 15. Need 1,500. 1,500. First edition. John Locke. Some thoughts concerning education. Some thoughts. Locke, not exactly concise or brief. Incredible edition, though. We're looking for 1,700. Could be yours, bidders. 17's the number. Anyone at 1,700? Fair warning. 1,600 will take it home. Lot 8. Abraham Mears, Book of Religion. Need 550. Need 550 here. First edition of the earliest translation. Book of Religion, Ceremonies, and Prayers of the Jews. 600 here from Justin. Let's go 650. 1738. Very early. We had a prior 650, so we're looking for 7. It's going to go 700. Earliest translation, Siddur here. Incredible book concerning Jewish history. We're looking for 700. Who's going to go 7? Bidders act now. There's 7. There you go. 700. Feels good. You're on top for now. Let's find out what happens. 750's next. Going to go 750. Anyone at 750 bidders? 700 takes it down. Interesting one here. Lot 9. It's the processes contra the Knights of the Templar. 13,000. Beautiful example here and rare. 3 engraved plates from 2007. We're looking for 13,000. Recreation of the Vatican's trial paperwork of the Knights Templar. Pivotal point in history, religion, Western religion. We're looking for 13,000. The wallet-style goatskin portfolio. A lot of history, beautifully encased. Looking for 13,000. Anyone at 13? And 12,500 has it. All right, now we're going to begin an incredible collection. This is the Michael Friedman collection. A journalist, a network executive, university administrator, professor, academic, and an incredible collector has put together some pieces that we are honored to present to you now, starting with Lot 10. This is an early newspaper, super early, the Oxford Gazette. We're looking for 550. Many of the pieces in the Michael Friedman collection relating to his occupation in news and broadcasting. This one, an early one here, we're looking for 550. The Oxford Gazette, the predecessor to the London Gazette. 550's in, let's go 600. And the London Gazette, the oldest continuously published periodical in the UK. We're looking for 600 here. This one from January 1665 discusses the plague that was ravaging Europe at the time and foreign wars. Great history. We're looking for 600. Anyone at 600? 550 is the winner. All right, lot 11, the London Gazette. This one covering the Great Fire of London. Need 1,100. Very cool piece. September 1666. Classify that as ancient newspaper. Considering the age, in excellent condition. We're looking for 1,100. Very early account of the Great Fire. Need 1,100 here. Started the night before this was printed, and London was still smoldering when when this was being read. We need 1,100. Anyone at 11? 1,000 is the winner. Lot 12. The Colonial newspaper celebrating King George's birthday. Need 2,200. Looking for 2,200. Another interesting peek into history is from Boston in 1716. The May 28th birthday. There's 2,200. Give me 24. Details the celebrations in Boston and New York. We're looking for 2,400. Who's going to go 2,400? Bolton newsletter. Need 2,400. Anyone at 24? Heritage Live will win it for 2,200. All right, lot 13. This is the New York Weekly Journal for 1734. Need 1,100. Looking for 1,100. The early edition of John Zinger's paper. Became an important figure not long. We're about to find out too. There's 1,100, 12 here. Let's go 13. Zinger's later arrested for seditious libel, which led to a very important court case. We're looking for 14. Heritage Live in the lead now. Justin's out. Let's go 1,400. Anyone at 14? 14 is in. 15 up next. July 8th, 1734. Incredible that these have survived at all and in this condition. Remarkable. Could be yours in mere moments. 1,600's the bid to do that. Who's going to go 1,600? 4 pages here on offer. Need 16. Any advance to 1,600? 1,500's the winner. Lot 14 is the Benjamin Franklin paper, the Pennsylvania Gazette, looking for 2,200. 22 at a prior, you need to go 24, looking for 24 on March 6th, 1739. Heritage Live in lead now at 2,400. Printed and published by Ben Franklin. This is an early edition of his paper as well. We're 2,600 with Heritage Live, now 28. Contains reports from the American colonies. Nice peek into everyday life pre-revolution. We need 3,000. Printed and published by one of the most important U.S. figures of all time. Looking for 3,000. 3,000 is in. Give me 32. I need 3,200. Printed in Philadelphia, the Pennsylvania Gazette here from 1739. We're at 3,200. Give me 34. Heritage Live battling it out. Only one's going to take it home. Why not you? 3,400. There's 33, the cut. Need 34. Not far to go to get there. 3,400. 34 is in. 3,600 now. Amazing that this survived this long. Tie to Ben Franklin. Interesting content about life in that era. We're looking for 3,600. Any advance to 36, Heritage Live? 36, got it in. High drama right there. You got to love that. Crowd just stunned. Give me 3,800. Got 36 with Heritage Live, wherever they are in the globe. And wherever you are, 4,000's the next number. Need 4. Let's see 4,000. Significant piece of history here. Could be on your wall, on your mantle. All it takes is that one bid. 4,000 is next. Anyone at 4,000? Well played. 3,800 wins it. All right, lot 15. Continuing the Michael Friedman collection. You're starting to see how his work led to how his collection was put together. It's lot 15, the trial of John Peter Zinger of New York. We need $1,000. 1,000, 1,100. Give me 12. This trial led to one of the most famous decisions in legal history, one that's still in effect now. We're at 1,300. Give me 14. This is from 1765. First edition here. We're looking for 1,400. Arrested for libel against the British governor, William Cosby. He was found innocent. This led to the first legal precedent for freedom of the press. 1765. We're looking for 1,400. Any advance to 14? 1,300 wins. Lot 16, Colonial newspaper. First Continental Congress petition content, need 2,400. Looking for 24. 24 on the phone, jumping in. We got 25 here. Savvy bidders know what that means. He's at 25. We need 26. Yes, Justin's got it right now. 26 on the phone first. Phone is at 2,600. You're on top. Feels good, right? Not even your money. Don't get too excited. 2,800. There's 28. It's against you on the phone. Heritage Live, you're in the lead. Need 3,000 now. Looking for 3,000. 3,000. Phone bidder on top at 3. 32. This is the inaugural issue of a significant Revolutionary Era paper as well, right here. A lot of history contained in these few pages. Phone bidder says, yes, I love that history. Give it to me. 3,400. 36. Heritage Live with the retort. January 24th, 1775. We need 3,800. Looking for 3,800. The earliest, 38. There we go. Heritage Live, what say you? Looking for 4,000. The earliest newspaper appearance of the petition to the king here, 39. They're going to steal that away from you with a cut bid? Can't let that happen. We're looking for 4,000. Great decision. 4,000. Home bidder on top. They're loving it so far. You can be that excited too. 4,200's the number. 42. There you go, Heritage Live. Nice little battle going here. We're looking for 4,400. Heritage Live, you can still jump in. 44 on the phone. Let's go 4,600. Need 46. Well, maybe you weren't planning on bidding on this today, but you see how desirable it is, the interest. You can jump right in. Even if you haven't bid yet, you can take that next increment at 4,600. Very cool piece. The petition was not made public until 1 week before this was printed. This is the earliest appearance in a paper of the petition to the king. Huge moment. 4,600. Now let's go 48. Heritage Live in the lead currently. Let's see 48. They've still got their cut too. 4,800 on the phone. Phone bidder unrelenting. Heritage Live, does that mean they're done? You don't know. There's only one way you can find out. 5,000 is up next. We got 4,800 on the phone here in Dallas, Texas. Wherever you might be, 5,000 the next number. Let's go 5. Heritage Live, I want to see you own this, but you got to do the work. 5,000 is the number. Anyone at 5,000? Fair warning. They worked for it and they won at 4,800 to the phone bidder. 7506. Thank you. Congratulations to them. Very cool piece. Continuing. Michael Friedman collection, another stunner. This is lot 17. This is a colonial newspaper discussing the Battle of Lexington and Concord. Huge moment in U.S. history. We need 550 to make this yours. Looking for 550. Phone bidder. They're loving it. They're back in. Live proxy bid at 550. So there was a prior bid, so they need to go 6. It's against the phone bidder. 6 is in now as well. We need 650. It's July 29th, 1775. 650. You're doing good. 700. We're at 650 with Heritage Live. Phone bidder thinking, mulling it over. Clarifying 700. Phone bidder on top now. Heritage Live, 750. Right back. Need 800. 800 now. Paper printed the British response to the battles of Lexington and Concord. Cooled response, I'd say. Need 900 now. 900 from Heritage Live. They're going hard, so can you. 950 is the next number. 950 is there. Give me 1,000. Looking for 1,000. Of course, other revolutionary-related content contained within these pages. We're looking for 1,000. Very cool piece from the Michael Friedman collection. Need 1,000. Home bidder's still thinking. 1,000. They can still jump in. We're at 1,000 with Heritage Live. Give me 1,100. Paper gives its response to the battle as well. A little editorial. We need 1,200. A lot of content in here. Important period in American history. We need 12. Heritage Live has it so far. Any advance to 1,200? 12, yes. To that I say, let's see 14. Need 1,400. Got 13 with Heritage Live. Looking for 1,400. Considering this age, beautiful condition. 1400. That's from 1775. Need 1500. 15 is in as well. 1600. That's all Heritage Live, back and forth. Feel free to jump in. 1600's the number. Any advance to 16? 16, yes. Heritage Live doesn't want to let it go. You don't have to either. 1700 is the number. Who's going to go 17? 17. Another opportunity for you. The rest of the bidders. 1800 sitting there for you. 1775, Colonial Newspaper. Lexington and Concord battle content. Looking for 18. 18. That person was like, oh, Lexington and Concord? I'm bidding. Forget it. Need 1900. Discusses both. 1900. Really cool view of reporting at the time. Over 200 years ago. We're looking for 2000. Need 2000. 2000's in. Give me 2200. Another piece from the Michael Friedman collection. 22. How about 24? Heritage Live going strong. We're needing 2400 now. We have 22. Any advance to 2400? 24. Now 26. 24. Looking for 26 is in. Give me 2800. And in Philadelphia, July 29th, 1775. Need 2800. Put this in your collection. Anyone at 28? 28, 3000. Fair warning bidders looking for 3. 3 is in. Now 32. Looking for 3200. Amazing piece of history. About to find a new home. 3200 to make it yours. There's the 32. Now 34. 32 is in. Need 34. 34. Now 36. 34 go 36. We got 3400. Looking for 3600 bidders. Anyone at 36? 36. 38. Tough piece to let go, and you don't have to. Still open. Still an opportunity. You need 4,000 now. Let's go 4. 4. Now 4,200. Let's see 42. 41 is the cut. Strategy here, I'd say. Let's see 42, though. 42 is in. Full increment back to 44. 44. Now 46. Heritage Live. Resting control back and forth. Need 46. Got it. Now 48. Give me 4,800. 46. Go 48. 48. Now 5. 48. Now 5,000. Looking for 5,000. 5. Now 5,500. 5,500. Spectacular piece. Why not make it yours? 6,000. The number to put it on your paddle. We're 5,500 with Heritage Live. Need 6,000. Anyone at 6? 6,000. Give me 6,500. Very desirable piece, obviously, but it can only have one owner. 6,500. Throw your hat in the ring. We're looking for 65. 6,250 is the cut. Here's where the strategy really comes out. 65 is there. Cut didn't work. 7,000 up next. Looking for 7,000. I have 6,500. Becky on Heritage Live. Anyone at 7,000? Come this far. You don't want to back down now. Let someone else have your incredible piece of history. We're looking for 7,000. Anyone at 7? We will sell it. 6,500. Well done. Lot 18 now. It's the Colonial Newspaper, Thomas, Massachusetts Spy. Looking for 550. Need 550. January 26, 1776. Need 550. Heritage Live. Anyone at 550? 525 is the winner. Lot 19. Incredible piece here. This is the Pennsylvania Ledger from July 13th, 1776. Huge date. And printed here is the Declaration of Independence. We're looking for 50,000. Incredibly significant piece here. We're looking for 50,000. Very early newspaper printing of the Declaration of Independence in its entirety within these pages. We're looking for 50,000. One of the most important documents ever created, 50,000, and is in This Is How the Public First Read It. We're looking for 55,000. We have 50,000. July 13th, 1776, Pennsylvania Ledger. From July 13th, we're looking for 55,000. Heritage Live has it right now. Time is to act to make it yours. 55,000, the next number. Who's got 55? Huge piece here. This is a brag-worthy piece. If you're looking for that in your collection, and who isn't? 55,000 to make it yours. Very early printing of the Declaration of Independence. Anyone at 55? Fair warning, bidders. Heritage Live. 50,000 is the winner. Incredible. Well done. All right, lot 20. The Gentleman's Magazine and Historical Chronicle. We're looking for 1600 here. Let's go 16. Lot 20. Early British printing of the Declaration of Independence here. You get to see the other side of it. We're looking for 1600. Scarce piece. We need 16 from December 1776. Good date, a good look at how slow information moved back then. We're at 1700 here. Let's go 18. Prints the Declaration of Independence, and then there's articles discussing it from the British side of things. Not as big fans as we were. We're looking for 1800 now. Who's going to go 18? 17 with Justin. Anyone at 18? 1700 wins. Lot 21. Very cool piece. This is a very early printing of Francis Scott Key's The Star-Spangled Banner, the 950. It's from 1814, very early. We're looking for 950, a very early appearance of the Star-Spangled Banner. Looking for 950. You know the words now. Get a piece of history. There's 950,000 here. Let's go 1100. Published and sold by Moses Thomas. This is 1814. Another incredible piece from the Michael Friedman collection. He's checking all the boxes on U.S. history here. Books, papers, and documents. And this is a very cool one. We need 1100. Anyone at 11? And 1,000 has it. Lot 22. The number 4 National Politics with Abraham Lincoln content. We're looking for 500. Who's going to go 500? Say 500 is in. Somebody's going to win it. Why not you? It's a printing of the Lincoln Cooper Union speech. Important moment for him. This is the event that really propelled him to the Republican nomination and then, of course, to the White House. We're looking for 600. It's from February 27th, 1860. 600 needs 650. National politics, the 1860s. About to get far more muddied, and this is a good insight into the beginning of that. 650. Some good early Lincoln campaign content here. We're at 700. February 27th, 1860. We're looking for 7.5. Who's going to go 750? Cool to think about the readers reading the full speech here, Lincoln's words. This is how they found out about it. One early introduction of people nationwide into Lincoln. We're looking for 750. Anyone at 750? We'll sell it for 700. Lot 23, the Hammond Gazette, which contains the Gettysburg Address. We need 550. Looking for 550. This one from December 2nd, 1863. Very interesting piece. We got 600 here. Let's go 650. This was published for the sick and wounded in the Hammond General Hospital. A lot of soldiers and veterans there reading the Gettysburg Address. Here, Lincoln's most important speech. 800 now. 8 we've got. Includes the full text of the Gettysburg Address, which was delivered just 2 weeks before this was printed. We're at 950. Give me 1,000. Thousands in. How about 1,100? 1,100. 12. A lot of people, especially those wounded soldiers in the hospital, first look at that monumental speech. Gettysburg, we need 14. 14's in. Give me 15. 15, now 16. Looking for 1,600. Very cool piece here. Also from the Michael Friedman collection. Another cool piece from the collection from a huge moment in U.S. history. Need 1,800. It's looking for a new custodian. Why not you? 1,800's the number. We got 17. 18 is in as well. Heritage Live going after it. 1,900. Next increment. Who's at 19? We've got 19. Need 2. 19 go 2. Who's got 2,000? 1,900 now. 2 is in. 2,200. Luria bidding. Heritage Live. Bidders spread across the globe there. We're looking for 24. Just how cool is it to have so early, 2 weeks after the Gettysburg Address, the full text right here. The same way anyone reading that newspaper read those words for the first time. 2,400, how about 26? Need 2,600. December 2nd, 1863. Despite the age, still text beautifully clear in this example. We need 2,600. Who's going to go 26? Fair warning, bidders. Anyone at 2,600? Heritage Live will win it at 2,400. Lot 24. Love this one. An Edward R. Murrow collection here from the Michael Friedman collection. We're looking for 1,400. Looking for 1,400. 2 Murrow first edition books. The famed journalist and World War II correspondent. We're looking for 1,400. And the book holders as well. In pieces, we're looking for 14 monogrammed for Edward R. Murrow, ERM. A nice little story contained in the description. Nice provenance from Murrow's daughter as well. A son, sorry. Need 1,400. Should have gone with child. 1,400. Very cool piece. One book signed as well. This is London. Any advance to 14? 1,350 has it. They knew what they were doing with that bid. Lot 25. John Quincy Adams oration addressed here. Need 1,400. 1,450. We got 1,500 here. It's the first edition presentation copy. Need 16, got 16, 17, says Justin. What say you, bidders? 1,800's next. Signed on the original wrappers as well. We're at 2,000, prior 2,000. Let's go 22. There it is. Heritage Live in the lead right now. Really scarce piece here. We could only find 2 that reached auction, and the last one was 40 years ago. So these just don't come up. A nice, strong autograph from Adams as well. We're at 2,600. Let's go 28. It's from July 4th, 1831, so created for the 55th anniversary of U.S. independence. Need 2,800. 28 is in. Give me 3,000. Looking for 3,000 now. Very cool piece. First edition, presentation copy, and incredibly scarce. 3,000. First time in 40 years one of these has been made publicly available. 3,200. So you know you're not going to see it on eBay in a month. If you need it now. 3,400's the number. Signed presentation copy. Looking for 34, Heritage Live at 32, and he advanced to 34. 3,200 takes it home. Lot 26. This is the New England primer. Very cool piece and quite rare. Need 3,200. Looking for 3,200. New England primers are some of the rarest school books of all time. Even though we're printed in large groups, they just did not survive. 36. So you do not see them hit the auction block often, but one is there right now. 4,000 to make it yours. Who's going to go 4,000? It's from 1770. We got a prior 4,000, so we're looking for 4,200 Heritage Live. course, a large engraved image of George III, the front, for 4,200. Give me 44. Very cool insight into the history of education in the colonies when they were still the colonies. A lot of British influence, British overtones, of course. This was their primer for the colonial. The colonies need 4,400 or 42. Anyone at 44? 4,200 has it. All right, lot 27, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Crusade in Europe, 2 copies, need 1,000. Looking for 1,000. 2 editions. Crusade in Europe, 1 presentation copy, signed and inscribed by the author. We're at $1,000. Give me 1,100. One from 1951, 1,100. Now 12. Go 1,200. Heritage Live in the lead at 11. Where's 12? Any advance to 1,200? 1,100 is the winner. Lot 28, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Crusade in Europe, need 1,500. 15, let's go 16. Very interesting piece, illustrated in color with in-text maps as well. Needs 1,600. It's a first edition, limited issue. Signed by Eisenhower as well, signed right below a facsimile of the D-Day order. We'll touch there. Need 2,000. Nice autograph from the president. Need 2,000. Any advance to 2. Fair warning, bidders need 2. 1,900 has it. Lot 29. Federalist Papers here. Need I say more? 900 is what we're looking for. From 1837. Still early. Hamilton, Madison, and Jay's work. We're looking for 900 to make it yours, bidders. Anyone at 900? 875 wins. Very cool piece here. This is lot 30. This is Lansford W. Hastings, The Immigrant's Guide to Oregon and California. Incredible piece of history. We're looking for 55,000. Foam bidders in at 55. 60 says Heritage Live. Let's go 65. Looking for 65. 65. Great information in here. Tales of those travels of people moving to the West Coast. Part of Manifest Destiny. We need 80,000. 80,000 on the phone. Phone bidder on top. Heritage Live with the quick response at 85. Let's go 90. Looking for 90. Phone bidder. Steely Resolve from Heritage Live says 95. 100. Very rare piece here. First edition. 100,000. And this is a 110. This is a superb copy as well. Superb. 120. 130. Heritage Live. Nipping at the phone bidder's heels right behind them. All you can do is outdistance them. 140, that's how you do it. 150, give me 160. In these scarce original printed wrappers, we're at 160,000. 170 here from Heritage Live. Need 180. 180. Go 190. Unrestored as well. Unbelievable piece. We're looking for 190,000. Phone bidder in the lead right now. Heritage Live. Time to act. Incredible piece. The Immigrant's Guide to Oregon and California. 1845. Any advance to 190,000. Home bidders getting nervous. No need. They wanted 180,000. Congratulations. 1324. Whew. Seemed a little weird. All right. Lot 31. Herbert Hoover. The American Quaker. We need 600. Looking for 600s from 1950. Heritage Live. I need 6. First edition, limited issue, signed by Hoover and the author. Inshaw. Anyone at 600? 575 wins it. Lot 32, Thomas Jefferson, Notes, State of Virginia. We need 800. 800 right away. We got 850 here, though. Let's go 900. This is from 1803. Oh, you got to keep somebody like that on the phone. Come on. We need 900. 900 from Heritage Live, 950. From Justin, let's go 1,000. Cool piece with a nice portrait of Jefferson to start as well. We got a prior 1,000. Savvy bidders know what that means. We're looking for 1,100. Need 11. 1,100. Heritage Live. Emerging from the group in the lead. Now 1,200. Let's go 13. Looking for 1,300. State of Virginia. You know, Jefferson had a lot of thoughts, and the state covers a wide range of topics here. And a nice copy as well on offer. We need 13. Anyone at 13? 13 for Heritage Live. Give me 14. 13, go 14. Heritage Live, I look to you. Justin's out. Up to those of you on the internet. 1,400. Give me 1,500. Wherever you might be in the world. Here in Dallas, we're at 1,400. Give me 15. Looking for 1,500. And Heritage Live will win it. Lot 33, Charles Lindbergh, Spirit of St. Louis. Cool piece, need 550. 550, 600 here. Let's go 650. An early edition here. We're looking for 6.5 bidders. There it is, 7. Let's go 750. Presentation copy. Need 750. 725 is the cut. It says, nice try. I got 750 right there. Let's go 800. 850 now, 9. Signed on the title page as well. Beautiful autograph from Lindbergh. One of the finest from that era and very strong. The autograph as well. We need 900. The original dust jacket. I'm looking for 900. 900's in. 950. Give me 1,000. And it's signed to Levin H. Campbell, who's a significant figure as well. U.S. Army Chief of Ordnance in World War II and a pivotal figure there. And a lot of innovation still in play today. So a nice association to the signature. Need 1,000. Anyone at 1,000? 950 is going to win it. 1,000. 1,100. Justin. We're at 1,100. Heritage Live, it's against you. If you're watching me on a screen, you don't have it yet. 1,200 is what you need to do. Give me 12. Any advance to 1,200? Then 1,100. We'll have it. Lot 34. Very interesting piece here. This is the Algerian Spy in Pennsylvania. 1787. Unique book. Looking for 7,500. Who's going to go 7,500? This is one of the very first American spy novels. So an incredibly popular genre. This kind of kicked it off here. We're looking for 7,500. A first edition and extremely rare, of course, from 1787. We're looking for 7,500. Post-Revolutionary War era. Now the spy novel comes out. We're looking for 7,500. Anyone at 75? That will be available following the auction. Lot 35, William McKinley, speeches and addresses, need 850. Who's going to go 900's better? How about 950? 9.5 is in. 1,000. 1,000, give me 1,100. 11. 12. 1,200. 13. This is from 1893. We're at 1,250. Give me 1,300. This is McKinley's speeches from the beginning of his political career. Pretty much the end. The White House. Nice collection. In fine condition as well. We're looking for 1,500. It's a first edition, signed and inscribed by McKinley and dated. 1,600, give me 70. That's 16 here with Heritage Live. 17. About 1,800. McKinley, speeches and addresses of William McKinley. From his election to Congress, present day. Well, not present day. 1893 present day. We're looking for 1,900. That would be an impressive book. We're looking for 19. This is an incredible example as well. Anyone at 1900? 1800 is the winner. Nailed it. That was easy, right? Lot 36. Oh, very cool. Thomas Paine, the works of Thomas Paine. Need 500. This is a classic here. 500, give me 550. First edition, thus variant. 1797, we're looking for 550. It's open. Somebody's going to win it. Why not you? 550 is the number. There you go. 550, now 600. No, I'm never satisfied. 650. It's a moving target. 650's in. 700 now. 7. Now we're on a roll. 750. There you go. 800. Looking for 8. 800, 8.5. Got 800, need 850. The works of Thomas Paine, Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Congress. 900, give me 950. Very important figure here. Kind of a definitive works edition. Need 950. Got 9 on Heritage Live. Any advance to 950? 950's in. 1,000 is next. Make it a 4-figure lot. There we go. 1,100 is what we need. Heritage Live going after it. You can too. 1,100's the number. Who's going to go 11? Need 1,100. Fair warning, bidders. Anyone at 11? 1,100. They thought about it. They liked it. You should do the same. There you go. 1,200. Give me 13. Looking for 1,300. All Heritage Live right now for this lot. And anybody out there, if you can hear my voice, you can jump in. 1,300's the number. Anyone at 13? Last chance, bidders. 13. Took that final opportunity, which means there's another opportunity for you, bidders. 1,500's the number we're looking for. Who's going to go 15? Anyone at 1,500? 15 now, 16. 15 goes 16, 16 now 17. Need 1,700. Bid early, bid often, no reason to wait. We need 1,700. Anyone at 17? Fair warning, bidders. 1,600 wins it. Lot 37, beautiful example here. This is Ronald Reagan, An American Life by Simon & Schuster. Needs 1,600. 1990, we're looking for 1,600. First edition, deluxe edition, limited issue, checking all those boxes right there. Just 2,000, and it's signed by the president. We're looking for 1,600. Of course, in that beautiful blue and oak presentational box. Anyone at 1,600? 1,550 wins it. Lot 38, 2 early American newspapers. Some Paul Revere tie-ins. We're looking for 500. Need 500. September 1773. Boston paper with the Paul Revere engraved masthead from Boston. That's cool right there, that connection. We're looking for 500. Anyone at 5? You'll get another shot at that one following the auction. Right, lot 39. FDR, Public Papers and Addresses of Franklin D. Roosevelt. 650 up next. 650 right away, as it should. 700. 5 volumes from 1938. There's 700. Give me 750. First edition, signed by Roosevelt on the front free end paper of volume 1. Start at the beginning. Needs 750. 750's in. Give me 800. Looking for 800. Fine autograph from FDR here as well. We're at 850. Give me 9. 850, go 9. Heritage Live at 8.5. Need 900 though. Who's going to go 9? 875 is the cut. Now 900 to round out that cut. 950's next. Give me 1,000. 1,000 is in. Now 1,100. 1938. Public Papers and Addresses. FDR. He's putting in work. 5 volumes here of it. Need 1,200. Heritage Live at 11. Any advance to 12? 1150 is the cut. There's the 12. 13, 13, 14. We need 1,400. Got 13. Give me 14. 14 is in. 15. 15, 1600, 1550. Experienced bidders here going head to head. Let's see who's going to win it. That's why we're here after all. 1700 is next. Heritage Live in the lead. We're 17. Got 16 goes 17. Any advance to 1700? 1600. Take it home. Lot 40. The Franklin D. Roosevelt, the inaugural dresses of FDR. Cordell Hull copy. Need 550. Important association here. We're looking for 5.5. The association copy signed by FDR's longtime Secretary of State, Hull. We're at 550. Give me 600. Hull, not just the Secretary of State, the same year he won the Nobel Peace Prize, helping to create the UN. We're looking for 600. Important figure, especially in Roosevelt's administration, looking for 600. Anyone at 6? 550 has it. Lot 41. Theodore Roosevelt, Ranch Life and the Hunting Trail. Need 550. 550, 600 here is from 1888. We're at 700. Give me 7.5. Illustrated throughout. Some amazing illustrations by Frederick Remington. First edition, first issue here, we're at 1,000. Give me 1,100. 11, 12, 1250. Need 13. Justin out. Heritage Live, it's up to you. 1,300's the number. Great look into the outdoor experiences, Teddy Roosevelt, of which there were many. We need 1,500. Who's going to go 15? Nice example here. Need 1,500, Heritage Live. You did it. 1,400 will win. All right, lot 42. Theodore Roosevelt, Outdoor Pastimes of an American Hunter. Need 3,600. 37, 38, about 4,000. Limited edition here of 260. That is limited. We need 4,000. This is the first book published by a sitting president, and it was signed by Roosevelt as president. Incredible example. We're looking for 4,000 to make it yours. There's 4, 42. Need 4,400. Can you imagine a sitting president right now putting out a book in office about his hobbies? Love to see the reaction to that. Need 4,400. Who's going to go 44? We've got 42 with Heritage Live. Roosevelt was a one of one, though, in that regard. We'll go 4,400. Anyone at 44? 4,200's the winner. All right, lot 43. Theodore Roosevelt addresses President Roosevelt, the laying of the cornerstone of the office building. Need 2,200. Long title. 24. Give me 26. First edition. Presentation copy. Need 2,600. 28. Important one here. Printing the muckraker speech. This is the speech where that term entered the public lexicon. It existed, but we're at 3,000. Give me 32. It's a key point, key note in Roosevelt's political life. We need 3,400. His first mention of it publicly. Need 3,400, and he advanced to 34. Fair warning, bidders. 3,200 will win it. Nicely done. They're having a good day. Lot 44. Theodore Roosevelt, the Citizen. 1,100. Looking for 1,100. I bet that citizen still made time to hunt. Give me 1,200. Heritage Live in the lead at 1,100. One from 1904. 1,200. 13. 13's in. 14. 14, give me 15. Need 1,500. This one's signed as well. Need 15. 15's in, so go 16. 15 goes 16. 16 there. 17 now. 18. Need 1,800. Nice example. We're at 18. Let's go 19. 18 go 19, bidders. All Heritage Live right now. Looking for 19, we have 18. Any advance to 19? 1850. I like that cut at the last second. Oh, he's about to close it. I'm going to throw that cut bid in there.
19.
Didn't work. Didn't work. It does sometimes. 1900. Let's go 2000. It's all strategy, ladies and gentlemen. We got 19. Need 2, though, to make it yours. Who's got 2000? Anyone at 2000? 1900 is the winner. We're talking lot 45, George Herman Ruth, Babe Ruth's own book of baseball, signed. Need 4,200. 45, 46. Nice example here. First edition, limited issue. We're looking for 4,800 with a great autograph from the Bambino. Book printed in 1928. Ruth used the quotes around Babe until 1928. That started when he joined the Yankees. We're looking for 4,800. High quality autograph from Babe Ruth. I work in the sports department, and a Babe Ruth autograph is the cornerstone of our industry. And this is a great example. We're looking for 5,000 now. In his book, first edition, no less, a limited issue, we need 5,000 to make it yours. These items straddling multiple departments here, sports, rare books, coming together, no hard feelings ever. 5,000, what we need. Anyone at 5,000? 4,800 is the winner. All right, lot 46, Samuel Stearns, North American Almanac, need 1,700. 17 right away, but 18 says Justin. Let's go 19. 19's in. 2,000 is the response. 2,200, your only recourse bidders. Let's go 22. For 2,200, got 2,000. That bid could have came in a week ago. You got a chance to beat it right now. Need 2,200. 22 is in. Heritage Live in the lead for the moment. And 2,400. 24, now 26. Eyewitness account. The Battle of Lexington and Concord. That's exciting stuff right there. We need 3,000. 3 is in, now 32. Eyewitness accounts of Revolutionary history. Right at the genesis of it, too. Need 3,400. Got 32, now 34, 36. Looking for 36. 36 is in, 38. 38, 4. 3,800, go 4,000, 4. Where's 42? 1,775. Looking for 42. There's 42, now 44. Looking for 44. Got it. 4,600. Now 48. It's like they're reading my mind, right? 4,800. How do they know? 48, give me 5,000. An important piece. Personal account. One of the most important moments of the revolution. We're looking for 5,500 now. Heritage Live's at 5,000, now 55, 6, goes 6,000. Any advance to 6? Significant piece. About to find a new owner, could be you. 6,500's the number. Got 6, go 65, 65's in, 7. 6,500, how about 7,000? Looking for 7,000. Great piece of history, 7,000 to make it yours. Anyone at 7,000? 6,500 is the winner. It's a long battle. Lot 47, Noah Webster Dictionary. Heard of him? Great piece here. Love it. Give me 550. Looking for 550. First edition, first appearance of Webster's American spelling. Need 550. Where's my dictionary enthusiasts? Need 550. One from the Michael Friedman collection as well. 550, 600 here. Let's go 6.5. 7,000 printed, and you know very few of these survived. How many of your dictionaries do you hold on to? Think about that. Need 650. Anyone at 650? Are you laughing because you have a lot or not many? 650 is what we're looking for. Not many, she says. We need 650. Anyone at 650? 600s. Oh, 650. More high drama. 700. Justin's got the answer. Once again, he's at 8. Let's go 850. Got 800 here, need 850. This is an important piece of history too. Webster's still the authority. Unless somebody wants to speak up for another dictionary. Anyone else? Oxford? Got an Oxford guy in the house? Okay. All right. 1100. How about 12? Got 1100. Heritage Live in the lead now. Got it for the moment. Anyone at 1200? Fair warning, bidders need 12 and 1100. We'll win it. All right, lot 48. This is Woodrow Wilson, Mere Literature. Need 1800. Looking for 1800 here. Limited edition, limited to just 500. That's a small number. Need 18. This one's signed as president. Important note there. Anyone at 1800? 1750 will win it. And I am going to hand the podium over to Mr. Philip Wooten for the next section.
Thank you, Mike. He gets off the podium as they're wheeling in the lobster. I see how that is. All right, so what do I have here? All right, I get to start off lot 49 with Little Women, the very fine Jean Hersholt set of first editions. Looks like we need 16,000. How about it? I have it. 22, 24 would be next. 24,000 here for Little Women. 22,000 with the internet bid. Heritage Live, join me at 24,000. How does that sound? 24,000 out there for you collectors. It's here for the taking. Again, the very fine Jean Hersholt set of first edition. How about it? 24,000. Throw me a cut. 23. Looking for something beyond 22,000 here for Little Women. We'll say fair warning out there. All right, let's do 22,000 to the book. Moving along. All right, lot 50, Jane Austen, Sense and Sensibility. We need 48,000. How about this is the first edition, the first published novel. We're looking for 60,000 here. 60,000 original binding, 55 now, looking for 60,000. How's that push to $60,000 Heritage Live for Sense and Sensibility? Need you in. Where are my Heritage Live bidders? 55,000 now, push to 60. How about it? 60,000? Sense and Sensibility. We'll say fair warning. We'll do 55,000 to the book. All right, moving along here, we have the Pilgrim's Progress from this world to that is which to come, the second part. Starting at? We need 7,000. Anybody out there at 7,000? We have the 775 looking for 8,000. This is the first American edition of the second part here. Exceedingly rare, looking for 8,500. 8,500 to you, Heritage Live. I have 8. Looking for another bidder out there at 8,500. Can we go to 8,500? Let me know. Fair warning. All right, we'll do 8,000. 7183 is our bidder. Lot 52, Frances Hagen Burnett, Lord Fauntleroy, starting at 550 here, 6 now to 650. Jump in at 650. This is inscribed by the author, first edition here, looking for 850. Jump in at 850. There we are, Heritage Live. Keep the bidding coming. Looking for 900 here. 900 for this first edition. 850 go to 9. Jump on in at 900. We're here for the taking. It's ready for you. Go to a new home. 850 to 9. Fair warning. Let's do 850.
7138.
7138 is our bidder. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, Cristobal Kubla Khan, A Vision. First edition here. We need 22. How about 2,200? Heritage Live, jump on in. 2,200. We have 22. Looking for 24 now. Jump to $2,400 for the first edition and inscribed by the author. Looking for 2,400. 25 on the cut is the top right now. Looking for 2,600. 2,600. How are we going to play this? Any more bids beyond 25? Just a little more. Put you on top. Lot 52. Looking for 2,600. We'll say fair warning. We'll do 2,000. There's 26 at the last minute. We'll give you a moment to come back in. You had it at 25 on that cut. It's not available for the cut anymore, but you can go 2,800. 26 looking for a push to 2,800. Fair warning once again. Let's do 2,600. 7184. We are moving along to lot 54. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So first edition here, looking for 29 on the cut. 3,000 against you, looking for 3,200. 32, that would be next. We have the 3,000 here, but Heritage Live, you can join in right now at 3,200, 3,100 if you don't have the budget for that. Either way, there are two bids available for you. Jump in at 3,200, fair warning. All right, we'll do 3,000. To the book bid. Lot 55, we have a group of 4 volumes related to the illustrator George Cruikshank, starting at 525, jump in at 550. Already on the cut at 525. 550 to you, Heritage Live. How's that sound? A group of 4 volumes to add to your collection, looking for 550. Need a bid here to keep this lot alive. We'll say fair warning, 525. To the book. Lot 56, Confessions of an English Opium Eater. 2,300 on the cut, looking for 24. This is the first edition in book form, looking for 2,600. How about 2,600? Anyone in at 2,800? We have the 26. Let's jump to 2,800. How's that sound? 2,800 Heritage Live, lot 56. It's here for the taking. Fair warning at 2,800. We'll do 26. 7136 is our bidder. Up next, Charles Dickens, a group of 4 editions in 6 volumes. We need 32. Thank you. Anyone in at 3,000? Prior, 34 now, looking for 3,600. Lot 57, looking for 3,600. How about at Heritage Live? Any other bidders? Got the 3,400, and let me know you're there. 36, 35. Jump on in if you want this part of your collection. Fair warning. Let's do 3,400. 7170 is our bidder. All right, moving along. All right, we have a good one here. Lot 58, Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol. Starting at? Looking for 32,000. This is the first edition, first issue, arguably the most widely read and known of Dickens' works. Looking for 32,000. I have the cut at 31. 32 is on top now, looking for 34,000. How about it? Christmas Carol here. The lot is alive. If you've been tracking this, following this lot, now's the time to bid. We're live. There's no more watching and looking. It's time to bid, looking for 34,000. How about it? You got a spot in your collection. You ready to put this on the shelf? Anything beyond? There we are. 34,000 says, yes, I do. I'm ready. I want it. Anybody in at 36,000? 36,000. Thank you. Looking to go to 38,000 here. 38,000. Again, we're talking about one of Charles Dickens' widely read and best known Dickens works, arguably that is, but looking for 38,000. 38,000 for A Christmas Carol. Should we say fair warning here? And we'll do 36,000.
7155.
7155 is our bidder. All right, moving along, we have some more Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol in prose. First edition, first impression, first issue here. We need 11,000. 16,000, big jump there. Now go to 17. Lots of interest, looking for 17,000. How about at $17,000, 16,000 now, go to 17. Any bid beyond 16,000 is welcome here for Christmas Carol in prose from Charles Dickens. 16.5 on the cut, 17 comes in as well. We're looking for 18,000. 18,000 now. We have 18,000 on top. Good bidding here. Can we go to 19,000? 19,000 here. Again, the first edition, first impression, first issue. Looking for $19,000. Fair warning out there. All right, let's do it. 18.5, we have you. 18.5 on the cut. I'll give you back. You put the squeeze at 18,000. We'll give you a moment to think about that. You can jump back in. We'll be fair. Give you a second to think about that. Looking for 19,000. There's no cut in between that. You got to go to the 19. I'll say fair warning. There you are, 19. That's all it took. What about 20,000? 20,000 sounds like an okay number. There we are. Now go 22. How about 22,000? Increments are jumping up a bit, but you still do have a cut bid if you want to use it. Looking for 22,000. I'll take 21,000. For lot 59, I'll say fair warning. Let's do 20,000.
7105.
7105, thank you. We're moving along to lot 60s. We have 4 Christmas books from Charles Dickens. We need 900. How about it? 950 to 1,000. 950 take me to $1,000. Again, you're getting 4 here. Charles Dickens, looking for $1,000. 950 go to 1. 950 carry me to 1. Heritage Live, any other bidders at $1,000? Now's the time. We'll do 950.
7166.
7166. Lot 61, A Tale of Two Cities. Starting at 19. What do we got? We're at 19. Heritage Live, thank you. Now go 2,000. This is the first edition in book form, looking for 2,000. Any collectors out there been looking over this one? We're live. Let's do it at 2,000. 19 here, go to 2,000. Fair warning out there at $2,000. All right, let's do this at 1,900.
7133.
7133 is our bidder. All right, lot 62, Charles Dickens, Great Expectations. This is the first edition, and we need 1,300. 1,250 is the bid. How about 13? 14, looking for 15. Jump in at 1,500. Heritage Live, looking at you. 14 with the internet. We've had that, so come on in at 15. We're live for Great Expectations. We need 1,500. 1,500, Heritage Live.
15.
There we are. Prior 15, it's a tie. It is not with you. With the book, this would be a time to be strategic. Do you want to use your cut bid? Do you want to go the full increment? But you got to go a little bit more. It's with our internet bid here. So fair warning at 1,600. All right, 1,500 to the book. All right, cruising along, we have lot 63. We're still hanging out with Charles Dickens. An autographed letter signed, starting at 700, 750, 950 to 1,000. 950 take me to 1,000. Heritage Live. If you're a collector of autographs, well, we've got it right here. Signature, bold, looking for 1,100. How about it? Jump to 1,100. Let me know. Fair warning at 1,100. Let's do 1,000.
7124.
7124. We have lot 64, Henrietta Temple, A Love Story. We need $2,000. How about it? Heritage Live, need you in at 2,000. This is the first edition in the publisher's original boards, looking for 2,000. 19, go to 2,000. Jump in at 2,000 here. How about it at 2,000? You're thinking you're going to get this after the sale. That's what a lot of people are thinking. Go ahead and bid now. All right, this item will pass. Lot 65, we have an autographed poem signed of The Human Tie, starting at. We need 500 to open this lot up. Mary Mapes Dodge, how about 500 for the signature? 500. Jump on in at $500. Lot 65, we're here, and this will pass. Moving along to lot 66, the brothers, how do we say it? Karamazov. I was working on that with Francis earlier, so please forgive me. But we are here. I'm sure you know how to pronounce it. Lot 66 is live, and it's the first American first printing. Let's do it. How about 2,800? 2,800. 2,800. Lot 66 here, going for 2,800. Jump on in. The first printing, first American edition. Okay, 2,600. We'll take that lot. All right. Rubaiyat, the first edition, starting at. Looking for 7,000. Jump in at 7,000. Heritage Live, $7,000. We have a bid of 6,500. Looking to go a little more. Need you in at 7,000. Heritage Live. Any bidders coming in at 7,000? 65 take us to 7,000. Fair warning on lot 67. Let's do 6,500. To the book bid. Lot 68, William Godwin, Things as They Are. We need 1,300. Anybody in at 1,300? 1,250 on the cut. This is the first edition here, looking for 1,300. Heritage Live. Where did my bidders go? We need you back in. Join the party. We need you in at $1,300. 1,250. All right. Nathaniel Hawthorne, the Scarlet Letter, autographed letter signed with this, looking for $3,200. Need $3,200. The first edition with the 2-page autograph letter signed, looking for $3,200. Cut bid on the board, looking for $3,200. Jump in and join me at 3,200 Heritage Live. We're here. The lot is still open for the Scarlet Letter. If you have any interest, jump in at $3,200. I will say fair warning, Heritage Live, we're on the cut. And we'll do this at $3,100. 7186 is our bidder. So lot 70, William Hogarth, the complete set of 12 engravings from the series Industry and Idleness. We need $500. Jump in at $500 here. Want to add this to your collection? It's available right now, $500. Come on in here. Give us a bid, lot 70, hanging around, but we need a bid. All right, this item will pass. All right, Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr., the aristocrat of breakfast table, starting at $1,000. Jump in at $1,000. Looking for $1,000. Anybody in at $1,000? $950. Take me to $1,000. Heritage Live. We are at an auction here. Let's get some bids here. Looking for $1,000. $950. Lot 72, we have Jeffrey Creighton, Bracebridge Hall, the second edition. Looking for $500. Anybody in at 5? 480 go 5. 480 go 5. To have a push to 500, there's 5. Anyone in at 550? Anyone in at 550? 500 now, go to 550 for the second edition. Fair warning. We'll do 500. 7186. Okay, cruising along. Rudyard Kipling, a group of 12 volume, including some first editions. We need 550. Jump in at $550. Heritage Live, $525 right now, but can we go 550? Get a boatload of material here. 12 volumes coming your way at 550 perhaps. Anybody in 550? Fair warning. 525. We're on lot 74, the Jungle Book and the second Jungle Book. First editions. We need 1,400. How about 1,400? Heritage Live, jump in. Any fans of the Jungle? Prior 14, they're 15. We're not worried about the prior anymore. What about 1,600? 1,050. Another cut bid. Now go 16. Take me to $1,600 for the Jungle Book and the second Jungle Book. First editions. Thank you, 16. How about 1,700? 1,700 would be next. We have the 16. Looking for 1,700. Heritage Live. Jump in. Any interest now? Fair warning. We'll do 1,600.
7187.
7187. A collection of 26 works and 27 volumes about Jack London here. We need 2,200. 2,200. Coming from the library of Anna Strunsky, looking for $2,200. $2,200 here. Fair warning. 2,000. Lot 76, we have Karl Marx, Le Capital. First edition in French, first issue. We need 650. How about 650?
800.
You want to add the first edition in France and from France? Let's get it. It's here. Looking for 850. 800 now, go 850. Can I get a push to $850 for Karl Marx? Need 850.
850.
Now go to 850. How about 900? How's that sound? Can we close in on 900? 850 push to 9. We're on lot 76. We're live. Need another bid. And fair warning, 850.
7175.
7175 is our bidder. Lot 77, John Milton, Paradise Lost. We need 1,700. Looking for 1,800. 18 against you. Looking for 19. Looking for 1,900. Printed by John Bakersville for J and R Tonson in 1760. How about $2,000? 19 now, go to 2. 19 looking for 2,000. Heritage Live. Any other bidders at 2,000? 19 looking to go to 2,000. Fair warning. 1,900.
7188.
7188 is our bidder. All right, up next, we have a beauty. Lot 78. Illuminated manuscript on vellum. They need $16,000. Bound by Riveri and Son, looking for 19 to 20,000. How about $20,000? 22,000 against you. Looking for 24,000. Heritage Live. 24,000. Again, illuminated manuscript on vellum. 28,000. 28,000. Imagine where this is going to go once you get it. Mont des Artours, illuminated manuscript on vellum. 28,000. 28,000. 30 against you. 32,000 with Heritage Live. Looking for $34,000. Jump in at 34,000 from 1910. An illuminated manuscript on vellum, absolutely stunning. Anything beyond 32,000 here. Heritage Live.
34.
There's $34,000 bid. Thank you. Looking for 36,000 now. 36,000 for this illuminated manuscript. Anyone in at 36,000? 34,000 is on top. 36,000. Welcome to join in right now. I will say fair warning. Let's do 34,000.
7189.
7189. Congratulations. All right. Adonis, the first edition. We need $16,000. 15.5 is with the internet. Jump in at 16,000. Heritage Live. How about a $16,000 bid? Sounds good to me. Need you in. 16,000 on the phone. Heritage Live. You can come in at 17,000. 17,000. Percy Shelley, Adonis, looking for 17,000. Heritage Live, 17,000. Are you there? Any interest on this lot? I need a bid here. Fair warning out there. All right, $16,000 to our phone bidder. 7502. Thank you. Lot 80, A Sentimental Journey Through France and Italy, the first edition. We need $1,000. How about $1,000 Heritage Live? Anyone in at 1,950 looking for 1,000? Jump in at 1,000. Come on in at 1,000. You're getting 2 volumes here. Fair warning. All right, this item's going to pass. Usually it makes a little noise when it passes, doesn't it? Okay, is that what happened? Okay, I just want to make sure that was correct. All good. All right. Lot 81, Robert Stevenson, Treasure Island. Looking for 1,700. Thank you. 18 against you now, looking for 1,900. This is the first edition in book form and first printing of Treasure Island, looking for 2,400. 2,400 would be next. I have the 22. Need you in at $2,400 for Treasure Island. 2,400 for Treasure Island. Jump in now. Fair warning. 2,200.
7190.
7190. All right. Bram Stoker, Personal Reminiscence of Henry Irving. We need 3,200. Jump in at 3,200. This is the first edition, extra illustrated with autograph letters and clipped signatures. You got a lot going on here. Anybody collecting Bram Stoker material looking for 3,200? How about it? All right, $3,000 to an internet bidder. All right, Gulliver's Travels, the third Octovo edition here. We need 3,200. $3,200. How good is this going to be in your collection? Do you have a spot on your shelf ready to put it up? Knock the dust off a few other books, slide it right in there. It'll look like a beauty. Anybody in at 3,600? Heritage Live.
36.
I have your 36 Heritage Live, and that's all it took. You're on top. We don't have an internet bid anymore. What about another Heritage Live bid, though? 3,800. 36 here. The third Octo edition, looking for 3,800. Gulliver's Travels will go for 3,600.
7191.
7191. We are moving along to Alfred Tennyson, Maud and Other Poems, first edition, looking for 1,500. Heritage Live, jump in right now, 1,500. Let's get some active bidding going. 14, go to 15. How about $1,500? Want to keep this lot going? I need a bid. Fair warning. All right, 1,400 to our book bid. William Thackeray, Vanity Fair, starting at, we need $2,000. This is the first edition in book form, first issue, looking for $2,000 for Vanity Fair. Any collectors out there missing this piece? Well, here it is. Let's do $2,000. We're going to get there at 2,000, fair warning. We'll do 1,900. Oh, really? That was a pass. That is still available, but again, as I said, I'm sure Francis' phone is blowing up right now trying to get it. Anybody in on lot 80, lot 86, Walden, looking for 43, come in at 4,400. This is the first edition, first printing now on the cut bid at 45, go 4,600. Life in the Woods, looking for 4,600. 46 on top, looking for 4,800. Heritage Live, again, first edition, first printing, one of 2,000 copies printed, is right here for the taking, looking for 4,800. 4,800, and we'll do 4,600.
7193.
7193, and we can turn the page to The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And we need 1,600, 1,600. This is the first American edition here that we're offering you. First American edition, early mixed state, looking for 1,600. Huckleberry Finn fans, where are you at? I was expecting the bidding to go crazy here. Anyone in? Fair warning, we'll do 1,500. Mark Twain, A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. Starting at 85. We need 8,500. Jump on in. This is the first edition presentation copy inscribed by the author. Anyone in at 8,500? A little extra additive there. Inscribed by the author. How's that sound at 8,500? Heritage Live. And we'll do 8,250. Lot 89 is next. And we have Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray, deluxe large paper issue for 11,000. How about it at 11,000? Heritage Live 12. Now go to 13. 13 looking for 14,000. This is signed by the author, looking for 14,000. How about it? Deluxe large paper issue. Would you like to add that to your collection? Maybe you specifically collect paper issues. Well, it's here, and this one is signed by the author. Jump in at $14,000. We want you to get what you want. Need something beyond $14,000. The Picture of Dorian Gray will say fair warning. And we'll do 13,000. 7190 is our bidder. Brings us to lot 90, Frank Harris, Oscar Wilde, His Life and Confessions. We need 500. How about it? 500. First American edition, one of only 6 copies with additional unpublished material. Give me $20 more. $500. We'll send it your way. Jump in at 500. Need some interest here on this lot. Go 500. All right, this will pass. Margaret Atwood, The Handmaid's Tale. Looking for 17. Did you say 16? We have 1,600. Come on in at 1,700. This is the true first edition signed by the author. How about 1,900 for The Handmaid's Tale? Now go to 2,000, 2,200. Need you in at 2,600. Jump in at 2,006. Thank you. Good bidding here. Looking for 3,000. 3, go to 32. Take anybody out there at 3,400 will be next for The Handmaid's Tale. Again, the true first edition. Looking for 3,600. 3,600 and signed by the author, go 3,600. 34 now, looking for 3,600.
35.
There's our cut bid, looking for 3,600.
36.
36 is on top now, go 3,800. 36 looking for 3,800, The Handmaid's Tale. We are live on lot 91. Go ahead and give us that 3,800. I'll call fair warning. We'll do 3,600.
7146.
7146. All right. Moving along, another Margaret Atwood, The Handmaid's Tale. This is the first U.S. edition. Starting at? Looking for 550. 550. Looking for, this is the first printing, also signed by the author here, looking for $600. 550 looking for 6. Any interest at 650 now? Take me out to 650 to 7. 650 carry me to $700. Heritage Live, any collectors going 750?
750.
There's our 750. Now we're looking for $800 here. 800. 750 now, 8 now to 850, 850. Good bidding here. Now 900. How's 900 sound to you? We have 859. What about 950?
950.
Handmaid's Tale for $1,000. Signed by the author. First printing and first United States edition, looking for 1,200. 1,200 would be next. Heritage Live.
1200.
There we are. 12.
1300.
13 comes in as well, looking for $1,400.
1400.
1986 here, looking for 1,600. Join me at 1,600. 15 is there. Another bid of 17. We'd like to see that. Jump in at 1,800. How about it? Jump in at 1,800. 18. Keep the bidding coming. We'll take it. Looking for 2,000. 2,000 sounds good. Let's wheel them in. 2,000, 2,200. Our increments are going up just a little bit. Doesn't matter if you still want to go up by 100. Just use a cut bid. Either way, looking for 2,200 for The Handmaid's Tale.
2100.
There we are. They took my advice. Will it play out? I think somebody's coming in at 22. I just have that feeling. 2,200. 21 on the cut. Handmaid's Tale. You can jump in at 2,200. We'll say fair warning. 2,100. Well played.
7194.
7194. All right, we have more Margaret Atwood, Handmaid's Tale. Join the party at 550. This is the first UK edition. Last one's of United States edition, but how about United Kingdom edition, inscribed by the author? How would that look right next to each other, right on your shelf? Let's do it at 600 here. Let's look for 650. Join me at 650. That'll go a little bit more. 7 against you. How about 750? Push to $750 for The Handmaid's Tale.
750.
Prior 750. Now's the time you got to be strategic. We got to tie. It's not with you. It's with the book.
800.
800 full increment. Now 850. Any other bidders out there at 850? 850 bucks. We're live. Lot 93. 850. 8 go to 850. Fair warning. Let's do 800.
7195.
7195, Helter Skelter, the true story of the Manson murders. We need 600. Jump in at 600. Signed by both authors here, Bugliosi and Gentry. First edition goes 600 for Helter Skelter. 600. 550 goes 6. 550 to 6. Fair warning. All right, 550. Book bid. Lord Randolph Churchill. We need 3,200. First edition presentation copy inscribed by the author. Jump in at 3,200 here. Jump in at 3,200. You're getting 2 volumes. Heritage Live. How's that sound? 3,000 now. Go to 32. Got you. Phone bidder at 32. Heritage 34 against you. I need 3,600. 36, 38 against you. Looking for 4. Got to go 4. We're going to have to go a little bit more. We need 44. How about 44? 44 would be next. Heritage Live, you can join the party. We need 4,800. 4,800. We have some strong bids on this lot, looking for 48. 5 against you. Is that correct? No. Yeah, 5 against you, looking for 55 now. 5,500 would be next. 55, and it's a prior. This is the tie. Let them know they can go 6,000. They can use their cut bid. Heritage Live, you can jump in. We're going 6,000. We'll see how that plays out. Heritage Live, any bids at 6,500. We are on lot 95, 2 volumes, Winston Spencer Churchill, looking for 6,500. Fair warning. You can have it on the phone at 6,000. You got it. 7503. Lot 96, Tom Clancy, The Hunt for Red October. So join me at 2,400, first edition, first printing, inscribed by the author. Love it when we got all that, all the bells and whistles. We're looking for 2,400. $2,400. Jump on in. How about it, Tom Clancy? Fair warning. All right, we'll do 2,300 to the book. And I am going to take a break, and we're going to let Hava come up here and sell you some books.
All right. Hello. We're going to continue on lot number 97, the Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and we have
2,900.
2,900 for the first edition, first issue in the first state jacket.
Prior.
We have Prior on 3,000,
31,
looking for 32.
32.
3,200 is bid. Let's go 3,400. 3,400 is the next bid. We're at
34,
3,200. We have 34, 36. Let's go 38. 3,800. Keep it going with 3,800. We're at 3,600.
38,
Signed by the author on an laid-in slip.
42,
4,000.
44.
42. Keep it going. Let's go 46. 4,600. We're at 44. Heritage Live. Go 4,600 for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We're looking for 4,600, and we've got it. Go 4,800. 4,800 is the next bid. Let's go $5,000. $5,000. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, first edition, first issue. 5,000 is the bid. If you haven't used your
5,000?
cut bid now, but you hold on to it because we need 5,500.
5,000.
5,500. We have it on the bid 5,250. Let's go 55. That's a free cut. 55 to keep it going. We're at 5,250. 5,250 is the bid. Let's go 5,500. 5,500 is bid. Thank you, Heritage Live. Let's go
6.
6,000 we have. Let's go 65. 6,500. We need 6,500 to keep it going, to take it home. 6,500 for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. 6,500. 6,500 is big. Go 7,000. Heritage Live goes $7,000. We have 7,000. Go 75. 7,500. 7,500 is the next bid. Heritage Live. Come in at 7,500. 7,500
75.
for the first edition, and we have it. $8,000 is the next bid. Heritage Live, come in at $8,000. $8,000. 8,000 we have. Let's go 85. It's slowing down a bit. If you haven't used your cut bid, now's the time to do it. 85 is the next bid. 8,500 to take it home. 8,500. We have 8,000. This is signed by the author on a laden slip. 8,500 is at 8,000, and I can call fair warning on $8,000. All right, 8,000.
7142.
7142, congratulations. Lot number 98, we have Roald Dahl, Revolting Times, illustrated by Quentin Blake, and we have
525.
525. $525 is the bid. Let's go 550. 550 we have. Go 600. $600. This is a later reprint inscribed by the author and signed by the illustrator with two small doodles. You can see the little faces right in the catalog. We need $600 to keep it going. Otherwise, I can call fair warning. We have that 600 to go 650. Heritage Live, it's with you at 600. Go 650. 650 will keep it going. 650 for Revolting Rhymes. 650, I can call fair warning on 600 unless I see that 650. All right, 600.
7182.
7182, congratulations. Lot number 99, we have Don DeLillo, and we're looking for
500.
We have $500. 500 for White Noise, first edition, signed by the author. 550 we have. Let's go 600. This is signed by the author on the title page. 600 is what we're looking for. Let's go $600. 600. We're at 550 with you, Heritage Live. If there's somebody else on Heritage Live that wants to grab it for 600, otherwise I'll call fair warning. 550.
7195.
7195. Congratulations. Lot number 100. This is Albert Einstein. I won't try the German title, but this is an article on the movement of small particles, first edition journal issue, and we have $2,000. Let's take it to 22. $2,000 is the bid. Let's go 2,200. 2,000 for Albert Einstein. 2,200. 24. Now go 26. Heritage Live, come back in at 2,600. It's on the book. It's not with you. 26. There you go. Let's go 28. Heritage Live, it's with you at 2,600. If there's someone else that wants it for 28, 2,600 is the bid for the first edition journal issue of Einstein's article on the movement of small particles. We have 2,600, and I can call fair warning on 2,600. 2,600.
7189.
7189. Congratulations. Lot number 101, T.S. Eliot, The Wasteland Limited Edition, number 220 of 300 copies. This is signed by the author, and we have
4100.
4,100. 4,100 is the bid. It's on the cut. 42, 44. Let's go 46. 4,400 is the bid. It's on the internet. It's not with you, Heritage Live. Try one
45.
more, 25, 45. Let's go 46. We have 46. We're looking for 48. Heritage Live, try it one more time, 4,800. It's on the book, 4,600. It's not with you. Try it once more for 4,800. 4,800 is the next bid. Otherwise, I can call fair warning, 4,600.
47.
47 on the cut, right on
48.
time. We have 48. One more for 5,000. One more, and it's 5,000 is the bid. We're at 48. Heritage Live, try it one more time at 5,000. We're looking for 5,000 to keep the bidding going. 4,800. I can call fair warning. 4,800. To the book. Lot number 102, William Faulkner, Soldier's Pay, first edition, signed by the author on a contemporary bookplate on the front, and we have 675. Let's go 700. 700 we have. Go 750. Round that up to 750. 750 for the first edition, signed by the author, William Faulkner. Let's go 750. William Faulkner, Soldier's Pay. Looking for 750. Heritage Live, come in at 750. It's at 700. I can call fair warning. Fair warning. Or 700.
7196.
7196. Lot number 103. This is a William Faulkner autographed signed letter. This is a letter to his lover, Joan Williams, and we have $3,000. This was written on hospital stationery to his lover. $3,000. Let's go 32. 3,200 is the next bid. We're at $3,000. Heritage Live, try it out. 3,200 is the next bid. 31 on the cut. We have that 32. Try it one more time at 34. 3,400 is the next bid for the William Faulkner letter to his lover. 3,400 is the next bid. We're looking for 3,400. We're at 3,200. Heritage Live. I'm going to call fair warning unless I see that 3,400. All right. 3,200 to the book. Lot number 104. We have Richard P. Feynman, and we have
2100.
2,100. We're looking for 22. This is a later printing. It's scribed by Feynman on the front page down. We're looking for 26. Now we're at 2,400. Let's go 26. 2,600 to keep the bidding going. We're at 2,400. 26 is bid. Let's go 28. Looking for 28 now. 2,600 is the bid. Heritage Live is with you at 2,600. If you're bidding against, try one more time at 2,800. 27 on the cut. Try once more, 2,800. That's just $100. 28 is bid. Let's go 3,000. Round that up to 3,000. 3,000. 3,000 we have. Let's go 32. 30,000 is bid. It's with you, Heritage Live. We're at 32. Go 34. We're looking for $3,400 to keep the bidding going. Let's go 3,400. We're at 32.
34?
We're at 34 now. Let's go 36. 3,400 is bid. Go 36. 36 is bid. Let's go 38. 3,800. Heritage Live, try it once more. 3,800. You've come this far. Don't get beat out. 3,800. 3,800 is bid. Let's go $4,000. Heritage Live, go 4,000. 4,000 is bid. Go 42. Try it once more. 42. Keep it going. 4,200. We're at 4,000. 4,200 is bid. Let's go 44. Let's try 44. Heritage Live, 4,400 to take home the lectures on
43.
physics. 43 on the cut. Round that up to 4,400. Heritage Live, nice round number. 4,400. Let's go 46 now. 4,400 is bid. Let's go 46.
46.
46. Let's go 48. Looking for 48. 4,800 to keep it going. 4,800 is what we're looking for. We need a bid of 4,800. If you haven't used your cut bid, try it once more. 47. But we're looking and asking for 4,800. Heritage Live, I'll call fair warning at 4,600. All right, 4,600.
7189.
7189. Congratulations. Lot number 105, Milton Friedman, A Theory of the Consumption Function. This has the publisher's blue cloth in the original dust jacket, first edition, and we have
1150.
1150. 1150 is the bid. That's on a cut. Let's round that up to 1200. 1150 is bid. Go 12. Looking for 1200 for the first edition, A Theory of the Consumption Function. 1200 takes it home. Otherwise, I can call fair warning at 1150. All right, 1150.
The book.
To the book. Lot number 106, William Gaddis, A Frolic of His Own. We have this inscribed by the author to fellow author Joseph Heller and his wife, and we have
1000.
1,000. 1,000 is bid. Go 12. 1,000. Go 1,100. 1,100 is the next bid. We're at $1,000. Heritage Live, come in at 1,100. $100 to take this home. 1,100 is the next bid. Otherwise, it'll go for 1,000. Fair warning. All right, 1,000. To the book. Lot 107, Dashiell Hammett. This is autographed letter signed to Prudence Whitfield. This is a letter in pencil, and we have
1750.
1750. 1750 is bid. Let's go 1,800 for the autographed letter signed in pencil, SDH. Looking for 1,800. We're at 1750. It's on the cut. Heritage Live. 50 more to 1,800. Round that up to 1,800. Otherwise, I can call fair warning on this. All right, 1,800 to the book. Or 1,750 to the book, I'm sorry. Wishful. Lot number 108, Joseph Heller, Catch 22. This is a first edition presentation copy inscribed by the author, and we have looking for 4,000. Let's open up the bidding at $4,000 for the Joseph Heller Catch 22. This is the first edition. 4,000 is bid. Heritage Live coming in. We need 4,200 to keep it going. 4,200 is the next bid. We have 4,000 with you, Heritage Live. 4,000 is bid. Let's go 42. 4,200. Otherwise, I can call fair warning at 4,000. 4,000.
7197.
7197. Congratulations. Lot number 109. This is also Joseph Heller Catch 22. This is a first edition, first printing, and we have 925. 925 is bid. Go 950. $925. A little bit more. Round that up to 950. Heritage Live come in at 950. It's on the book. It's not with you. Heritage Live 925. Round that up. One more bid. 950. Otherwise, I can call fair warning. Joseph Heller Catch 22, first edition, first printing. Fair warning. 925. To the book. Lot number 110, Ernest Hemingway, A Farewell to Arms. First trade edition, first issue, we have
825.
825. 825 is bid. Go 850. Heritage Live come in at 850. We're at 825. Go 850. looking for 850 to keep the bidding going. Ernest Hemingway, a farewell to arms. 850 is the next bid. 850, we
900.
have 900 in the book. Let's go 950. Heritage Live, you tried once, try it one more time at 950. 950 to take this home. This is a
950.
first trade
1,000.
edition. 1,000 is bid. Let's go 1,100. 1,100 is the next bid. Heritage Live, come in. 1,100. We're at 1,000. Think it over, but try it one more time or use that cut bid. Try it at 1050.
11.
11 we have, and it's with you at Heritage Live, $1,100. 1,100. Ernest Hemingway, unless someone wants to jump in for 1,200, I can call it fair warning. 1,100. 1,100 with you, Heritage Live.
7113.
7113. Congratulations. Lot number 111, Ernest Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea, first edition, first date dust jacket. We have
1,300.
1,300 is bid. Let's go 14. 1,300, go 14.
15.
14 we have. We have 15.
16.
16 goes 17. 1,600 with you, Heritage Live. Try one more. 17. Heritage Live is with you at 1,600. Unless there's someone that wants to jump in at 17 for the Ernest Hemingway Old Man and the Sea. 1,700 is the next bid. I'll call fair warning at 1,600. 1,600.
7198.
7198. Congratulations. Lot number 112, Ernest Hemingway, Calvin Coolidge. This is the autobiography of Calvin Coolidge, and we have
9,000.
$9,000. This is a first trade edition ascribed by the author and further inscribed by Ernest Hemingway. A little back and forth, maybe just a conversation between the two, but we have $9,000 looking for $9,500. $9,000. This is inscribed by both Ernest Hemingway and Calvin Coolidge, looking for $9,500 to keep it going. We're at $9,000. Heritage Live, it's not with you. 9,000, go 95. Heritage Live, come in, 9,500, and it goes home, possibly with you, but you got to bid, because I'll call fair warning at $9,000 unless someone jumps in.
9250.
9250 on the cut. We have it at 95. Good use of the cut. Try it one more time. Go 10,000. $10,000. Round it up. $10,000 to take it home. You tried the cut bid. One more at $10,000. It's with the book at 9,500. It's not with you, Heritage Live. It's on the book, 9,500. Try one more, 10,000. We're looking for 10,000 to take it home. Extensively inscribed. Two authors. I'll let you think about it for a second, but we have to call fair warning unless you want to jump in at 10,000. All right. 9,500 to the book. Law number 113, John Irving, Setting Free the Bears. This is a first edition presentation copy inscribed by the author, and we have
1,700.
1,700. 1,700 is bid. Let's go 1,800. 1,700 is bid with the book. Heritage Live come in at 1,800 for the first edition presentation copy inscribed by the author. 1,800 to keep the bidding going. Otherwise, I can call fair warning at 1,700 unless someone wants to jump in. 1,700 to the book. Lot number 114, Jack Kerouac, On the Road. We have
1,850.
1850. 1850 looking for 1,900. This is in a nice
2,000.
jacket. 2,000 is bid. Let's go 22. 2,200 is the next bid. We're at 2,000. Let's go 22. Heritage Live come in at 22. Try once more, 2,200. We have it at 22. And look, you got it, 2,200. We are looking for 24. 2,200 if someone wants to jump in at 2,400. 22 with you, Heritage Live. Looking for 24. Otherwise, I can call fair warning, 2,200. 2,200.
7191.
7191, congratulations. This is Ken Kesey, lot number 115. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest Collector's Edition. This is colorfully inscribed, and we have
500.
500. We have 500. Go 550. Looking for 550. We have it at 500. Heritage Live got it at 500. Let's go 550. 550. This is a lot of, or the markers are purple and red, maybe blue, colorfully inscribed. Looking for 550 to keep the bidding going. Otherwise, I'll call fair warning at 500 with you, Heritage Live. All right, 500.
7146.
7146. Lot number 116, Harper Lee To Kill a Mockingbird, first edition in the first issue restored dust jacket. We have
5,200.
5,200. 5,200 is bid. Let's go 55. 5,200 is the bid. Looking for 5,500 for Harper Lee To Kill a Mockingbird, first edition. Looking for 5,500. 5,500 to take it home. We're at 5,200. It's on the book. 55 we have. Let's go 6,000. Looking for 6,000 to keep the bidding going at Heritage Live. It's with you at 55. If you were the one on the cut bid, try once more at 6,000. Looking for 6,000. Harper Lee To Kill a Mockingbird, first edition. Good use of the cut, 57.50. Round that up to 6,000. Don't get beat out by a cut bid. Go $6,000. 6,000 to keep the bidding going for To Kill a Mockingbird. 6,000 is the next bid. Oh, we have 6,000. I got ahead of myself, or I got behind a little bit, but 6,000 is bid. Let's go 6,500. 6,000 is bid. Go 6,500. Try it one more time. 6,500 To Kill a Mockingbird. Otherwise, I can call fair warning at 6,000. All right, 6,000.
7159.
7159. And this is my last lot of the run. This is Harper Lee To Kill a Mockingbird. This is the book club edition, followed shortly after the lot previously. We
Need 1,000.
need 1,000. Looking for $1,000. Take this home for 1,000. Go ahead and bid $1,000. Heritage Life, come in for $1,000 To Kill a Mockingbird. Harper Lee, $1,000 is the bid to take it home. Do I see 1,000? I can call fair warning. All right. You can check that out on ha.com, and I will pass over the podium.
Thank you, Hava. Incredible work. And we're going to keep going with lot 118. This is Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Crónica de una Muerte Anunciada. 550 is what we're looking for. Looking for 550. Incredible piece. This is the typescript titled by the author from 1981. Need 550. It's going to go 550. Few variations from the published version. We're looking for 550. Anyone at 550? 500 is the winner. Oh, 550 is in there. Got it in. 600. Justin. Let's go 650 now. We need 650. Really cool insight into the development of the novel. Very powerful novel from Marquez. We're looking for 650 and in fine condition. All those pages, 115 pages, extensive. We need 650. Anyone at 650? 600 is going to win it. All right, lot 119, Cormac McCarthy, Outer Dark. Need 550. The 1968 first edition, 600 here, 650. First printing as well for McCarthy's second novel. We're looking for 650. Need 650 in the original dust jacket. 625, now 650, really dark novel, even for McCarthy, that's saying a lot. We're looking for 650. But a beautiful copy here, in that original dust jacket. You know how hard it is to keep those black dust jackets clean. We're looking for 650. Cup bid will do it at 625. Lot 120, great group lot here, the Border Trilogy by McCarthy. Need 500. Who's going to go 500? All first editions. The third being the first UK edition. Nice group. Seminal Cormac McCarthy trilogy here. Need 500. Anyone at 500? That will be available. Lot 121, Toni Morrison, The Bluest Eye. 12,000. Great example here. Looking for 12,000. 12's in. We got a prior, though, so you need to go 13. first edition, great example, Morrison's 1970 debut novel. All started right here. We're looking for 13,000. Signed on the title page by Morrison as well. Looking for 13. He advanced to 13,000. 12,000 will win it. Another beautiful copy. This is lot 122. Boca of Lolita. Need 6,500 right away. 7 here. Let's go 7,500. 1955 first edition, first issue here. Needs 7,500. And what a copy. Exceptionally fresh and bright. Extremely fine internally. You see how beautiful it is on the outside. Ditto for the inside. We're looking for 7,500. Scandalous novel that has become a classic. And this is a beautiful example. Needs 7,500. Any advance to 7.5 bidders. Copies this fine don't come up often. We'll sell it for 7. Oh. Hey, that's not delayed. That's right on time. 7,500. 8,000 here. Let's go 8,500. Take another look. This is really a stunning example. And we're looking for 8,500. One of the most important novels ever written. Whatever side you may fall on the content, we need 8,500. Fair warning, bidders. You don't have to wait till the last second. Go ahead and throw it out there. Anyone at 85, then we will sell it for 8,000. Lot 123. Thomas Pynchon. Crying lot of 49. Amazing offering here, looking for 19,000. Signed by the author on the title page as well. Looking for 19,000. Crying of lot 49. There's 19. 20 here. 1966 first edition. Great conspiracy theorist novel, if you're into such things. Need 22,000. The first issue dust jacket as well. And extremely rare to find a copy signed by the author. 22,000. We need 24,000. This one was donated by Pynchon to his son's school charity, is how it entered the marketplace. And it is rare to find his autograph on his work, especially one as important as this. We're looking for 24,000. Any advance to 24? And 22,000 is the winner. All right, lot 124. Pynchon Gravity's Rainbow. Great book. Need 900. 1,200 is better. Let's go 13. First edition, first issue dust jacket as well. 13, now 14. Science, speculative metaphysics within. Beautiful example, 1973 novel. Needs 1,600. He's going to go 1,600. Stunning colors on that cover as well. And you want it 16. 16 is there from Heritage Live, still going, so you still got a chance. We're looking for 1,700. The first edition. Gravity's Rainbow from 1973 needs 17. Anyone at 1,700? 1,600 will take it home. Lot 125, Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, need 14. 14, we got 15 here. Let's go 1,600, 17, 18. The original dust jacket here, I'm sure you recognize, 2,000. 2,000's there, 22 here. 2,400's up next. Signed by Rand and her husband, who's one of the book's dedicatees. Need 2,400. Anyone advance to 2,400? 1957, Atlas Shrugged. Fair warning, bidders. 2,200 has it. Lot 126, Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged. Need 850 here. 950, 1,000. This is the 10th anniversary edition. 11 there. Give me 1,200. Just an out. Heritage Live. It's up to you. Let's go 1,200. limited edition here of just 2,000. That's a small number for such an important book. We're looking for 1,200. Signed by Rand inside on the title page. Looking for 1,200. Anyone at 12? 1,100. Oh, 1,150 is the cut. Like that. It's a good tactic. It's a good tactic. There's 1,200. 13. Your cup bid didn't work, but 1,300, not far either. Nice example. 10th anniversary edition, looking for 1,300. Anyone at 13? 1,300. Now 14. No reason to give up. Still open, still available to all. All it takes is one bid. Give me 1,400. 1967 classic. This is the 10th anniversary edition. We need 15. Heritage Live has 14. Let's go 15. 15's in. 16 next. 15 goes 16. Where's the 16? Anyone at 1,600? 1,500. Winner. 127. Philip Roth, Portnoy's Complaint. Need 1,100 now. Going to go 1,100. Great example. Signed by the author. With a great association as well. Need 1,100. Signed to his longtime attorney. Who then later officiated his wedding. 1990. Looking for 1,100. Anyone at 11? 1,050 has it. All right, lot 128 has been removed, so we are going to continue on to lot 129. Many of you waiting for this section, I'm sure. This is J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter's and the Philosopher's Stone. Need 3,200. Who's going to go 3,200? No introduction needed here for this. There's 3,200. Give me 34. This is the one that kicked it off here. Huge franchise. Important IP. This one's signed by Rowling as well. We're looking for 3,400. Nice condition as well. Need 3,400. Anyone at 34? And 3,200 has it. Lot 130, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Need 4,200. 44 here. Let's go 46. This is the first American edition printing. We're at 4,800. Give me 5,000. Excellent association on this one as well. Signed by Rowling to Nick Bruhl, fellow child author of note. You know the Bad Kitty series. We're looking for 6,500. Sounds like Becky does. I heard that. 6,500 is what we're looking for. Bruhl was working at a bookstore at the time, so this is before his career even really started. Very cool. We're looking for 6,500. Obviously impressed, influenced by Rowling. Many are, especially in the same industry. There's 65. Give me 7,000. His career is still going. Never know where it could end up. Needs 7,500. Tying together very two notable authors. Needs 7,500. Signed to Nick, 75, give me 8,000. First American edition printing here. Noteworthy as well. We're looking for 8,000. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Need 8,000 bidders. Anyone at 8,000? Congratulations. You have it at 7,500. Really like this one, lot 131. This is Rowling. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Need 1,400. 14, 15, 16, 17. Looking for 18. There's 18. Prior. Looking for 19. This one also signed to Nick Bruhl while he was working at the bookstore. And this one has the display poster as well, which I'm betting he just took home after work, right? That's probably what happened. Need 2,400. An aspiring writer gets to meet, get an autograph from J.K. Rowling. He's like, you know what? I'm going to take that display home too. Need 2,400. Need 2,600. I mean, it's not really taking office stealing. It's just some office supplies. They're probably going to discard it anyway. 2,800. But if you win it, you make up whatever story you want. You're the author of that one. Give me 2,800. So another one with great association, that great backstory, obviously hugely important book. First American edition, first printing as well, presentation copy. And on this one, she said to Nick again. So he was obviously getting them signed right in a row. 3,400 is what we need. We're at the cut bid at 3,300. Give me 34. Any advance to 3,400? You're a big Harry Potter fan. I bet you've got a bunch of Potter stuff, but maybe not one of these displays. That's very unique. We're at 3,400. That's like the icing on the cake for the first American edition, first printing, signed by Rowling. A little more to brag about there. Give me 3,800. 37 is the cut. Still need 38. If you were thinking about it, it's right there for you. 38's in. Now 4. Looking for 4,000. Who's going to go 4? 38, go 4. Any advance to 4,000? 4 is in. I could feel somebody was thinking about it there. No reason to think, just bid. Give me 42, 44 now. 4,200, looking for 44. Where's 44? Nicely played, bidder, and you will win it at 4,200. All right, lot 132, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. We need 1,700. 2,200's better now, 2,400. One signed by Rowling, to Nick Brule as well. A great association, the author of the Bad Kitty series. Looking for 2,400. This is the first American edition, first printing, presentation copy. We need 2,400. I mean, Brule's no dummy. He was working at a bookstore. He knew what to get if you were going to get it signed. Don't just pull some, old one off the used store and get that signed. You got to go for it. We're looking for 2,400. Great example here with that great backstory, too. Give me 24. Fair warning, bidders. There's 24. 26 right behind it, so 28's up next. Who's going to go 28? I need 2,800. Great cover as well. We're looking for 3. Give me 3,000. We've got 28, but we need 3,000. Last chance, bidders. 2,800 wins it.
7190.
Nicely done. All right, lot 133, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. We need 850. 50 right there. 900 says Justin, though, so 950 is where you need to be. Original illustration dust jacket here. We need 850, 850, 950, now 1,000. 1,000's in. Give me 1,100. Signed first edition with the PSA LOA for the autograph and Rowling's holographic sticker. I mean, it doesn't get more authentic than that. 1,700 now. We're at 17. Give me 1,800. Gotta love that original illustration cover. 19.2. Let's go 2. The signed first edition. Potter and the Deathly Hallows. 2,000. How about 22? 22's in. Give me 24. 2,400. 26. 28. 28 is there. 3,000. Forms of authentication for nice autograph by Rowling as well. A PSA and her own sticker. Authentication assured for nice copy. First edition. Need 3,800. Come this far, bidders. No reason to give up now. 3,800. There's 38. 4,000. 4. Think right now, Heritage Live. Let's keep going. 4,200. Looking for 4,200. Hugely important novel. First edition here. Signed. 44. Now 46. Need 4,600 bidders. Anyone at 4,600? Last chance, or 4,400 will win. All right, lot 134. This is the last one in this little run of J.K. Rowling, if you're interested. So this is the Tales of Beetle the Bard, and we need 4,000. Real rarity here. We're looking for 4,000. First edition, deluxe issue. There's 4,000. Give me 4,200. Very fine condition and definitely a deluxe edition with all the extras. We're looking for 4,200. 5 fairy tales, a staple of bedtime reading in wizarding homes, as I'm sure some of you know. We need 4,200 to make it yours, though. Wizard in the Hopping Pot, my favorite. We're looking for 4,200. Anyone at 42? 4,000 wins it. Congrats. All right, incredible example here. This is lot 135, J.D. Salinger, Catcher in the Rye. Need 25,000. Looking for 25,000 for the first edition, unrestored, first issue. Looking for 25,000 and just a beautiful example. Rarely found unrestored in this remarkable condition. Looking for 25,000 to make it yours. A true opportunity for the advanced collector. Look at that bottom left where the red meets the white, just so clean and so pristine. We're looking for 25. Any advance to 25,000 that will be available. At lot 136 now, Catcher in the Rye. J.D. Salinger needs 7,500. Another excellent example. 7,250 is the cut, needs 7,500. First edition, first state. We're at 7,500. 8,000 now. How about 85? Nice condition jacket. We're at 8,500. 9,000. Looking for 9. Great example. 9,000. Example to get 8750. There's the cut. Will it work? We're looking for 9. 8750 with the cut. Oh, sorry, you didn't get the cut. People are always rooting things for you, but you can jump right back in at 9,500. There it is. Now 10,000. Looking for 10,000. 10,000. Obviously, hugely influential novel. Great example here, the first edition from 1951. There's 11,000. 12,000 up next. 11,500. Let's go 12. Beautiful example. Certain things should stay just the way they are. You got to be able to stick them in one of those big glass cases and leave them alone. And this is one of those examples right here. We're looking for 12,000. Any advance to 12,000? Nicely played. 11,500 will win it for who?
7197.
Nice. All right, lot 137, Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger. We need 1,200. Who's going to go 1,200? First edition here as well. 1150 is the cut. 12. How about 13? 14, 15. First state dust jacket as well. 1,600. How about 17? 18. Where's 19? Still there for you, bidders. We're looking for 1,900. Example still to get excited about it. I like when someone gets excited about something. We're looking for 2,200. 2,000. Let's go 22. 22 is in. Prior. Savvy bidders know what that means. 24, 26. Now, Heritage Live, it's all up to you. Need 2,800. Looking for 2,800. An absolute classic. There's 29 with the cut. 3,000. Looking for 3,000. First edition. Catcher in the Rye. Nice example. Need 32. We're at 3 with Heritage Live, wherever they are in the world. They're at 3,000. We're looking to put you at 3,200. Who's got 32? Anyone at 3,200? 3,000. We'll win it. 187. All right, lot 138. Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath. Classic after classic. 1,300 right away of the phone bidder. They are eager, and I like that. 17, 18. Let's go 19. Win the Pulitzer the next year. 19, 2,000. Let's go 22. This is the first edition of the great American novel. 2,200 on the phone. 20, don't leave me hanging. Oh, it's 22 is first. 24, they were prior. 24, there we go. Phone bidders at 2,400. Let's go 26. Heritage Live, it's against you. Phone bidder in the lead at 2,400. You're listening to me on a screen. You're not winning right now. There's 26. There you go. Heritage Live in the lead. Need 2,800. 28. Phone bidder back on top. How about 3,000? Remarkable novel. Great example here. We're at 3,000. We need 32. 32. They had their cut in, but that's all right. You're at 32. Phone bidders on top at 32. They've still got their cut. 3,400's next. Who's going to go 34? Got 3,200. And the phone bidder, 34, says Heritage Live. How do you like them grapes? 36. How about 38? Got 3,600. Phone bidder. Excited right now. And they should be. You can be excited too. All it takes is one bid. 3,800's the number. Got the phone bidder in the lead. Look to you, Heritage Live, wherever you are. Not much time. Anyone at 3,800? Tell them, congratulations, 3,600. We'll win it. Lot 139. Very cool novel, an amazing cover here. This is Steinbeck and Ricketts, Sea of Cortez, a leisurely journal of travel and research. Needs 650. Going to go 650. First edition here. 750 is great. Let's go 800. 800 here. Let's go 850. 859. How about 9.5? Really bright and clean copy. You can see that in the imagery. Beautiful example. 1100. How about 12? Ricketts and Steinbeck's 6-week, 4,000-mile trip along the coast of California. Incredible read. Need 1,400. A beautiful way to read it right here. Need 14. Heritage Live in the lead. Who's going to go 1,400? Last chance, bidders. 1,350 is the cut. That's how it's done. How about 14? Let's see, 1,400. 14. Cut bid didn't work. 1,500's right there for you. Let's go 15. Anyone at 1,500? And we'll sell it for 1,400. Who did that? Lot 140. This is John Steinbeck. Burning Bright. 1,100, the next bid. Going to go 1,100. First edition, described by the author, nightclub owner Robert Crindler. There's 1,100. 12 now. Let's go 13. Crindler, an important figure too. World War II Marine, Rutgers Board of Trustees, and he has his amazing collection at Rutgers as well. 13. Let's go 1,400. Need 1,400. 1950 first edition, looking for 1,400. Steinbeck's Burning Bright. Anyone at 14? 1,300 is the winner. All right, lot 141. Dylan Thomas, 25 poems. Need 550. Looking for 550 right away. Now 6. Let's go 6. 550 for the first edition. Needs 600 bidders. There's 600. How about 6.5? 625 is the cut. Give me 650. Do not go gentle into that good night, bidders. It's still open. Give me 700. Got 650. Give me 7. There's a time people would cry over books. No reason to cry. Just keep bidding. Give me 750. Got 700. Anyone at 750? There it is. 750. Now 8. For 800. Beautiful novel here. We're looking for 800. Got 750 with Heritage Live. Any advance to 8? 750 is the winner. 800. We've got a delayed bid, although I like to say they're perfectly timed whenever they come in. So this is for lot 141. We're at 800 for the Dylan Thomas first edition. 25 poems. We're looking for 850. There's the 850. Still going, so that means you still have a chance to win it. 900's the number to put yourself. We got 850 with Heritage Live. Wherever they may be in the world, we're looking for 9. Anyone at 900? And 850 will win it. Cool. All right, lot 142, Hunter S. Thompson, Screwjack, looking for 700. 700, 750. Let's go 800. Signed by Thompson as well on the cover. Nice large autograph from Thompson on this one. We're looking for 1,000. The limited edition. Letter E of 26 lettered copies. Always unique. Hunter S. Thompson, 1008, your favorite number. Need 1100. 1050 will work. That's the cut. How about 11? 1991 limited edition. Looking for 1100. Anyone at 11? Fair warning, bidders. Well played. The cut bid will win it at 1050. For whom? All right, lot 143. This is Toulouse-Lautrec. Lithographs. Interesting one here. Another example with Heritage Departments colliding. We need 1,200 to get it going here. Series of 14 lithos. 1,200 is in. Legendary Toulouse-Lautrec. Looking for 1,300. Limited edition as well. 140 impressions of this 1935 edition. This one printed in green, just 20 printed in green. We need 1,300 to illustrate song sheets for Desiree Dio, French bassoonist and composer. You a fan? We need 1,300. Anyone at 13? Unique lot. 1,200 will win it. All right, lot 144. Tushman, the Guns of August. Need 1,400. 2,000. 22 here. Let's go 24. Signed on the cover, title page. 24, 25. Pulitzer Prize winning novel. The first edition here. We're looking for 2,600. Nice example. Need 26. 26. Heritage Live is in the lead. Looking for 28 now. Who's going to go 28? 26 go 28. Any advance to 2,800? That will win it at 2,600. Lot 145, David Foster Wallace, Infinite Jest. 2,800's next. For the first edition, 29, cut on a cut right there. Like this book is in notes on in notes. Signed on the title page. You should have signed in the in notes on this one. Need 3,200. Strong autograph from Wallace as well there on the title page. Looking for 3,200. The book in very fine condition. Any advance to 3,200? And 3,000 is the winner. Lot 146, Tom Wolfe, The Right Stuff. How about 550? The first edition. Looking for 550. Signed by Wolfe as well. Large autograph. Length of the page there, looking for 550. Who's at 550? Heritage Live could be yours right now. Anyone at 5.5? 550 is in. Now 600. Open to all. Go ahead and jump in. Quintessential novel on the early NASA space program. Mercury project even needs 600. Anyone at 600? So we're at 550 still? Uh, 146. Slight technical glitch. We're still on lot 146. Tom Wolfe, The Right Stuff. There we go. Ding. That's how you know it's right. That's the sound of good things happening. Lot 146. We're at 550. Tom Wolfe, The Right Stuff. Anyone at 600? 550 wins it. Well, they don't want to make it easy. This is a good time to mention, you looked at all this incredible material coming through. And then you're looking at your collection. You're like, I've got stuff that's that good, nearly that good, maybe better. Well, if you would like to have it represented as only Heritage Auctions can, please reach out to our incredible rare book department. They'd be happy to talk to you about your collection, whichever side of the paddle you're on, whether you're looking to buy or sell. Moving on to lot 147, Virginia Woolf to the Lighthouse, a classic. We need 550 here. The 1927 first edition. There's 550. Let's go 600 now here. Let's go 650. Very contemplative novel. Mostly thoughts and observations. We're looking for 650. Who's going to go 650? 600 will win it. Oh, there's 650 in there. We'll continue 700. Got 650 to the Lighthouse, Virginia Woolf Classic. We're looking for 700. Anyone at 700? Fair warning. And 650 has it. All right, lot 148, Isaac Asimov, I, Robot. We're looking for 8,500. Great example here. So we got 85 right away, need 9,000. The first edition, looking for 9,000. Presentation copy, 9,000's in, which means you got to do 9,500. Signed by the author as well. Looking for 9,500. 9250, great example of a hugely influential book that coined the term robotics. Can you imagine these days now without it? We're 11,000, give me 12. 1150, also coined the term runaround, not as robotics related, but still in the lexicon. 12,000. Need 13,000. 13 we have from Heritage Live. How about 14? Amazing example of a very important novel. We're looking for 14,000. Still a chance, bidders. Looking for 14,000. 13,500 is the cut. So if you're thinking about 14, there's 14 now. 15. 16 is needed. We got 15,000. Look to you, bidders. You're the only one responsible for your own wants. 16,000 if you want this, and we know you do. We're looking for 16. Anyone at 16,000? Last chance, bidders. 15,000 is the winner. Lot 149, Isaac Asimov, I, Robot, needs 6,500. Going to go 6,500. The first edition here. Another great example. Unusually bright and clean jacket. Needs 65. Anyone at 6,500? 6,250 has it. All right, lot 150. Asimov, I, Robot, need 2,200. Looking for 22. 24 is better. How about 2,600? This is the first English edition here. We're at 2,600. Give me 28, which is much scarcer than the first U.S. edition. We're looking for 2,800. Great opportunity, bidders. 2,800 to you. Very fresh and bright example as well. Anyone at 28? 2,600 is the winner. Lot 151, Isaac Asimov, Pebble in the Sky. Need 850. Looking for 850. Asimov's first sci-fi novel. It's like his rookie card right here. 900, 950, 1,000. Someone who would change the genre entirely. This is the genesis right here. This novel is the first edition from 1950, looking for 1,200. Nice example as well. There's 12. Give me 13. Let me see 13. 1,250 is the cut. Still looking for 1,300. Pebble in the Sky, first edition. Need 13. Anyone at 13? Well played. 1,250 is the winner. All right, lot 152, incredible offering here. Isaac Asimov, a very fine presentation set of the Foundation trilogy, complete trilogy here. We need 15,000. 15 right away, no surprise, we got a prior, so you need to go 16,000. Presentation set, each signed and inscribed. We're looking for 16,000. There's 16. How about 17,000? Let's go 17. Triple Crown winner, Foundation, and we need 17,000. Also won the Hugo Award for Best All-Around Series, beating out Lord of the Rings for you Tolkien folk. 17.5. Need 18,000 now. Looking for 18,000. Incredible opportunity. All three first editions, each signed. We're looking for 18,000. Who's going to go 18? Last chance bidders. Anyone at 18,000? 17.5 has it. Lot 153, The End of Eternity by Asimov. Need 2,200. Looking for 2,200. The signed first edition. And a superb copy at that. There's 22, 24 here. Let's go 26. Exceptionally fine and bright. A novel about time travel and social engineering. Need 2,600. Anyone at 26? We'll sell it. 2,400. Lot 154. Planet of the Apes. Give me 1,600. 16. We got 17. How about 18? Signed by the author on the title page as well. Looking for 1,800. This one started a huge franchise. Looks a little different from the movie. 19. Better, of course. 2000. 2002. Need 2,200. Thank you. 22. Let's go 24. One with authentication from Jimmy Spence, JSA. Looking for 2,400. The first U.S. edition. Need 24. 23 is the cut, so 24 is still out there for you bidders. There it is. Somebody took it, but the next step's available. 2,600. Looking for 2,600 now. Who's at 26? Last chance bidders need 2,600. The Planet of the Apes. 2,400 will win it.
7138.
Another massive opportunity here. Lot 155, Ray Bradbury, Fahrenheit 451. Need 8,500 for the first edition. Looking for 8,500. This one's signed, and not just signed. Bradbury drew a caricature of himself in the flames here. What a unique piece. We're looking for 8,500. Our description says he's grimacing, but it kind of looks to me like he's smiling, which I think is ironic. We need 8,500, but a really nice bold autograph right in the middle of the caricature, dated as well. Really unique. Fahrenheit 451 offering 85. There's 85, 9,000 here. Let's go 9,500. An excellent copy as well. It's just that really jumps out at you. Full page illustration by the author. So you know whoever he was signing it for, there must have been some story there or some backstory. They knew each other. You know, he's not just going to do that for Joe Schmo off the street. Need 9,500. But whoever you are, wherever you are, you now have a chance to own it. 10,000 is the number. And since it's not inscribed, you could say he did this for you. Who's going to know? 10,000. Looking for 10,000. We're at 9,500. The internet bid. That bid could have arrived by horseback 3 weeks ago. You've got a chance to beat it right now. 10,000 is the number. Anyone at 10? Last chance. And 9,500 wins it. The horseback bid. Lot 155, or 156, sorry. Ray Bradbury, Fahrenheit 451. Another really interesting inscription here. We're looking for 2,600. 26 right away. How about 28? This one, the 40th anniversary edition, signed and inscribed to Hugh Hefner. Heard of him? But he was instrumental in the popularity of this novel. Printed it very early in the very early editions of Playboy. Issues 4, 5, and 6 was the serial. 2,800. Bradbury was struggling to get it out there. Very controversial novel in the 50s. Of course, Hefner was into it and gave it a lot of exposure. So here, he's large autograph inscription thanking Hef. We're looking for 2,800. Even writes 40 years later. This is the 40th anniversary edition. We need 2,800. Anyone at 28? 2,600 has it. All right, lot 157. Rice Burroughs, Tarzan of the Apes, legendary book. We need 750. Looking for 750. There's 750, 800. This one's signed by Burroughs as well. Nice autograph. Important author. This one from the Michael Friedman collection, which we had the bulk of it earlier. Noted broadcaster, academic. We're looking for 950. An excellent collection. And here's a piece right here, 925, 950. Let's go 1,000. Looking for 1,000. Bold red cover. Looking for 1,000 here. Inscribed by the author. Within, need 1,000. 1,000, 1,100. How about 12? Looking for 1,200. Fine example. Needs a new home. Why not yours? 1,200's the number. Go ahead and jump in. Anyone at 1,200? And 1,100 is the winner. Lot 158, Orson Scott Card, Ender's Game. Need 1,400. Look at that. Beautiful example of first edition. We're looking for 1,400. 85 won the Nebula Award and the Hugo Award. Really important novel. We're looking for 1,400 for the first edition. Anyone at 14? 1,300 has it. Lot 159, Suzanne Collins, The Hunger Games Trilogy, 1,800. All three first editions right here. Catching Fire, signed on the title page. Nice bold autograph by Collins. There we go. We're at 1,700, need 18. For lot 158, anyone at 1,800? We'll sell it for 1,700. Lot 160, Michael Crichton, The Andromeda Strain. Need 800 now. Who's going to go 8? Another classic. 1969, we're looking for 800. The first edition. Signed by Crichton as well. Need 800. Anyone at 800? 775 has it.
800?
Oh, 800 is in. 802. How did they know you were going to bet 800 and they bid 802? We'll never find out. And your only recourse is to bid 850 or 825. All right, I stand corrected. 825 with the cut. Savvy bidding there. 850. Now let's go 900. Nice example here. Important novel, important author. Signed by Crichton on the title page. Need 900. Anyone at 900? 875 is the cut. Still looking for 9. I thought it was going to be 9 too. 900 is up next. Clever bidding. 900 now. Back to full increments. Let's go 950. Great example that should be in your collection. One bid is all it takes. 950 is the number. Anyone at 950? Ads, you win it for 900. Lot 161, Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park, needs 1,700. First trade edition here, we're at 1,800. Signed by Crichton on the title page. Below his name, looking for 1,900. There's 2,000. The original illustrated dust jacket. This one started at Empire 2. Another Jurassic Park movie coming out this summer. Looking for 2,200. Stays relevant, stays important, stays in the public eye. We're at 2,100. Need 22. All started right here in 1990. Looking for 2200. Any advance to 22? Well played. Cut bid wins it. 2100. Lot 162, William Gibson, Neuromancer, need 950. Crucial novel here. The original illustrated wrappers. I'd never even seen that before. 950, that is so rare. It won the Sci-Fi Triple Crown when it came out. All 3 big awards. Nebula, the Hugo, and the Philip K. Dick. We're looking for 950. Anyone at 950? 925 has it. Lot 163, William Gibson, Neuromancer, 4200. What we're looking for. Let's go 4200. 42. This is the first hardcover edition, signed by the author on the title page. Need 4400. The original dust jacket as well. Bold yellow, looking at 4400. 43 is the cut. That's how it's used. You see bidding slow down, throw that cut bid in there, see what happens. Doesn't always work like now, but sometimes it does. We're at 4600. Let's go 48. There's 47. Need 4800. Amazing example here, looking for 48. Cut bid is in. Lose out on a classic by $100. We're looking for 4800. Anyone at 48? Cut bid gets it. 4700. Who did that? Nicely done. Lot 164. Robert Heinlein, Year of the Jackpot, TypeScript, cool piece. Need 500. Need 500. 47 type pages. Mini edits here. Another look at the process. Heinlein, the dean. Sci-fi writers, we're looking for 500. Anyone at 5 will be available. Lot 165, Robert Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land. Example, need 8,500. 85, how about 9,000? First edition, first printing, the legendary novel. The Martian Coming to Live on Earth, need 10,000. Got 10. 11's next. Signed by the author on the title page. Famed hard sci-fi writer. Need 11,000. Anyone at 11? 10.5 is the cut. There you go. Now 11. Got the cut bid in. Who's going to go 11,000? Anyone at 11? Last chance bidders looking for 11,000. Got it. 10.5. Cut bid pays off. Lot 166. Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land. Another great example. Needs 7,000. 7 right away. Be 7,500 here. Let's go 8,000. You got to call it out. Be proud. 8,000. There we go. Prior 8,000. You know what that means. First edition, first printing here. We're at 8,500. Let's go 9,000. 1962 Hugo Award winner. Need 9,000. Rare in this fine a condition. Extremely fresh and bright. We're looking for 9,000 bidders. Any advance to 9? 8,500 will win it for you. Lot 167, Frank Herbert, Dune, first edition. Looking for 24,000. 24,000. Signed by the author. Above the Dune title on the title page. Look, there's 24. 24,001. How did they know? 26,000. You've only got one thing you can do. Looking for 26,000. There we go. 27. Very fresh copy. There's 28. Give me 30,000 in a near fine jacket. Beautiful jacket with that Arrakis landscape laid across it. We're looking for 32,000. First issue color pictorial cover here, 32,000. How about 34? Another one that started an empire. First due novel, need 36,000. He advanced to 36,000. Some would say this started the Star Wars empire too. 36,000. Herbert would say that. Incredible offering here. There's 36. Let's go 38. 38, 40,000. Heritage Live in the lead. The Dune first edition, signed by Herbert. First issue color pictorial cover. Need 40,000. And he advanced to 40,000. Amazing example, about to find a new home. Why not yours? There you go, 40,000. Don't have to let it go. That means nobody does. 41's the cut. Savvy bidding going on here. We're at 42,000. Give me 44. Looking for 44. There it is. About 46. 44,000 now. Need 46,000 bidders. Dune first edition, signed by Herbert. Anyone at 46? Last chance. Oh, 46. They'll take that last chance. Which means you have a chance. 50,000 is what we need. Looking for 50,000. 50. Where's 55? Dune first edition. 55's in. Give me 60,000. Beautiful example here. Need 60,000. Could be yours. But you've got to take the action. 60,000's the number. Who's going to go 60? Last chance, bidders. Any advance? Oh, 60. They took advantage. You should too. Incredible opportunity, but only one can win. Need 65,000. Who's going to go 65? I know some are out there thinking about it. No reason to think. Great chance for you. 65,000's the number. Anyone at 65? 60,000 is the winner. Congratulations to them. They're having a nice day. Lot 168, another incredible offering. This is Huxley, Brave New World. We're looking for 16,000, the first edition. Aldous Huxley's dystopian masterpiece, looking for 16,000. An exceptional copy on offer here. Needs 16, Heritage Live. Anybody at 16 in a brilliant dust jacket that has to be seen to be believed, but only one person's going to get to see it in person. 16,000 to make that you. Anyone at 16? 15.5 has it. All right, lot 169. Aldous Huxley, Brave New World, looking for 2,600. Who's going to go 26? Fine copy here. Classic novel. A scarce and unrestored dust jacket, looking for 26. And he advanced to 2,600. 2,400 will win it. And that is my last lot of the afternoon. Congrats to the bidders and good luck in the rest of the auction. I'll turn you back over to Philip.
Right. I am here to take us through the rest of the section. We are on lot 170, Solaris. This is the true first edition. We need 550. Jump in at $550, Heritage Live. 5 is the number now, but how about at 550? Surely we got somebody out there with some interest at 550. Get that bid in and let me know. It's here for the taking, Solaris. For true first edition. We'll say fair warning here. All right, 500. To the book, which brings us to lot 171, Solaris again. This is the first American edition, signed by the author. How about 2,800? 2,800. We have 26 looking for 2,600, Heritage Live. Join me. 28, thank you. How about 3,000? Another Heritage Live bidder for 3,000. Again, the first American edition and signed by the author. Jump in at 3,200. 3,200 to you, Heritage Live. I have the 3. Looking for another bidder of 3,000. I'm going to adjust this mat. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're still tall. Now looking for 3,200. Jump in, Heritage Live. I didn't leave. I'm back. Looking for 3,200. We'll say fair warning. 32. Thank you. Now go again to 34. How about a push to $3,400? Solaris is still available. The lot's still open. As you see, we have a cut bid. Looking for 3,400. Jump in at $3,400. We'll put it in your collection. Show me another bid, Heritage Live. We'll say fair warning. All right, let's do this at 3,300. 7210. Lot 72, George R.R. Martin. We need 2,600. Anybody in at 2,600? This is the first of the United Kingdom editions. 3 volumes. 3 of the volumes are signed by the author. Looking for 3,500. Come in at 3,006, now to 38. How about 3,800 here? For the first 4 titles in this series, A Song of Fire and Ice. Looking for 3,800, Heritage Live. Any interest there at 38? Jump in now. I'm going to say fair warning. Let's do 3,037 comes in with the cut bid. We'll take it. Still going to ask 38 now. 37 is on top, looking for 3,800. 38 wants this as well, looking for 4,000. Who's going to end up with the first 4 titles in this series? 3 of the volumes are signed by the author, looking for 4,000. Fair warning here. We'll play this at 3,800. 7190. Thank you. We are on lot 173, Neil Stevenson, Snow Crash. We need 4,400. 6,000. The bidding jumped up there a little bit. You can jump in at 6,500. Signed by the author on this first edition. Jump in at 65. $6,500. We have the 6,000. Any bids at 6,500. Again for Snow Crash. I'll say fair warning. All right, we'll do $6,000. 7135 is our bidder. We're moving along here to the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and we need $60,000. $60,000. We have the first editions, the first impressions. Big lot here. If you've been watching this lot, tracking it, we're live. You got to bid now. If you want the opportunity, it is available right now at $60,000, $55,000, $60,000 to you, maybe $57,500. Either play is available. The Lord of the Rings here, first editions, first impressions, jump in at $60,000. Heritage Live, we'll say fair warning at $60,000. Any interest? Fair warning once again. We'll do $55,000 to an internet bidder. Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a little more Lord of the Ring action if you want to try. Lord of the Rings trilogy. This is the first edition with the author's clipped signature. We need 7,500. Thank you, 75. Looking for 8,000. 8,000. 75 now to 885. Looking for 8,500 here for the first editions. 8,500. How's that sound? Anything beyond 8,000? Come on in, Heritage Live. Fair warning. We'll do 8,000. 7197 is our bidder. Lot 196, The Return of the King. We need 1,600. This is the prior 16. It's not with you. It's a tie. I encourage you to come back in, Heritage Live. This is the first edition in the first state dust jacket. Everything is here. Let's do it at 1,700 for The Return of the King. 16 now. Go to 17, Heritage Live. Jump in. Join the bidding. I'll say fair warning. All right, we're doing 1,600 to a book bid. All right, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We need $8,000 here. We've opened up on the cut. 8, I have your 8. Looking for 8,500. I have 85 on the phone. Heritage Live has 9,000. We're looking for 9,095 as well. Look, they beat you to it. I need 11,000. Lots of bidding. Thank you. 11 on the phone. Back to you, Heritage Live. They didn't hesitate. We're looking for 13,000. This 13 on the phone. Heritage Live with 14. 15 would be to the phone bidder. We have a phone bidder active. Right with you is the Heritage Live bidder. Going back and forth here. Thank you, 17 on the phone. 18 against you. This is exceedingly rare. True first American edition, first issue. I have the 20,000 against you. We're going to go 22. Increments are going up. 22,000. Lots of excitement here. Heritage Live did not chime in so quick. Looking for 24,000. You have the opportunity, though. The opportunity is there. It's with our phone bidder here in Dallas for 20 Leagues Under the Sea. A rare, true first American edition. We'll say fair warning, Heritage Live. We'll do this at 22,000. Phone bidder. 7503. Congratulations. Lot 178. We have the piano player, and we need 3,200. The first edition of the author's first book here. It's inscribed by the author less than a month after the publication. 3,200. 32, jump in at 32. Lot 78, need a bid here at 32. And we'll do 3,001 to the book. Lot 179, the Sirens of Titan. Looking for $2,400. This is the first hardcover edition. If you collect hardcovers, Sirens of the Titan, it's right here for the taking. You can join your house party with all the other books. Looking for $2,400. 2,400, or take it to the book club, however or whatever you do. Anything beyond 24, the cut bid has lot 179, fair warning. We'll do 2,300. 7213. Up next, we have lot 80, the Cat's Cradle. Looks like we need 5,500, and this is a presentation, first edition presentation copy. Come in at 6,000. Inscribed by the author on Cat's Cradle, looking for 6,000. I have 5,750, 6,000 against that, looking for 6,500. Heritage Live, anyone in at 6,500? 6 go to 65. Fair warning out there at 6,500. Another cut bid, we'll take it. Still asking 6,500 against you. Want to jump in at 7,000. Cat's Cradle, lot 180. We are live, looking for 7,500. Strong bidding here coming in. First edition presentation copy, asking $7,500. Fair warning. Let's do 7,000. 7,250. Hit that cut bid button. We're still rocking. How about 7,000? 75 really wants it. All right. Bidder going back to 8,000 now. You tell me. 8,000. Going back and forth here on the Cat's Cradle, as we should be. Anyone going to 8,000? We'll say that fair warning once again. Let's do 7,500. 7195. Thank you. All right. We have Slaughterhouse 5, the first edition, first printing, and we need 1,400. Come on in at 1,400. Slaughterhouse 5, 14. 15 against you. Jump in at 1,600. Heritage Live, 16 against you. We need you in at 17. Perhaps another bidder at 1,800 for the first edition, first printing of Slaughterhouse 5. Looking for 1,800. Looking for 1,800 still. I have your cut bid. That's what they're there for. We're going to see if 18 is there as well. Looking for 1,900. 1,900. We are on lot 181. And we're pushing to 1,900 here for the first edition, first printing, 2,200. Our increments are going to move up just a little bit, going to 2,200. There's another cut bid laid out for us. Do we have 2,200? Now asking 2,024. 2,400, excuse me. That came out wrong. Looking for 2,400. 2,400 to you, Heritage Live. And we take it. Looking for 2,600 is there as well. Lots of fast bidding, lots of interest here on Slaughterhouse 5. Let's do $2,800. Slaughterhouse 5 or the Children's Crusade. Fair warning. Let's do 2,600. 7187 is our bidder. Moving along, we have Slaughterhouse 5. This is the first edition, first printing. This one here is signed by the author. Looking for 1,100. How about 1,100 to 1,200 to 13? How about a push to $1,300? $1,300 Heritage Live.
13.
How about 1,400? 13 here, go to 14. For Slaughterhouse 5, looking for $1,400. Again, signed by the author. We'll say fair warning, 1,300.
7213.
7213 is our bidder. Up next, H.G. Wells, The Time Machine. Can we get 2,600? 2,600 Heritage Live, the first edition, the first printing. We need 3,200. It is a prior 32 on top, looking for $3,400 for The Time Machine. 3,400. Now asking for 3,800. Come on in at 3,800. We have 36. Looking for 3,800 Heritage Live. 37 on the cut bid. 38 against you. Now 4,000. How about $4,000 for the true first edition, first printing of The Time Machine? Looking to go $4,400 here. Lot 183, we are live. You can jump in. 4,200 is on top. Take that back. 4,600 is on top here. Looking for 4,800. Is that bid out there at 4,800? Here we are for the H.G. Wells, going $5,000 for The Time Machine. Let's jump to 5,500. Jump to 5,500 here. You can do 5,250. Anything beyond 5,000, I will say fair warning.
5250.
Now asking 5,500. 5,250 has this right now, unless someone else comes in there just like that at 5,500. I'm sure a few of you are used to this at this time. And now we got to ask for 6,000. 5,005, go to 6. Now 65. How about it? 6,500. Another cut bid. We'll see if that stands. Strong cut bid at 6,250. Unless 65 is there too. Great bidding here, everyone. Anybody going $7,000 for The Time Machine, maybe 75? Do you really want this in your collection? You got to go 7,500, just a little bit more. Fair warning at 7,500.
75.
75, now 8,000. 8,000. Lots of interest on The Time Machine. Can you go 85? $8,500. Looking for 9,000. 9,000. Thank you, Heritage Live. We want you to get what you want. This is the place to come. Speaking of that, if you have any friends or families with material that might be of interest, please get it up here and we'll put it on display and see if we can't get it signed and get you some money. And fair warning at 9,000, we'll do 85.
7189.
7189. Let's do lot 84. H.G. Wells, The Time Machine, first edition, first printing here. We need 1,300. 1,300. 1,313 now to 1415. Looking for 1,500. 14 here. Take me to 15, 16 now. Looking for 18 to 1,900. Heritage Live. Are we in at 1,900? $1,900. Looking for 2,200. This is if you didn't get it on the last Time Machine. Here's another example for you. You can jump in as well. 2,600. Maybe you want to own both. Let's do 2,600. 26 to 28. Now 3,000. Jump in at 3. Now jump in at 3 for me. Heritage Live, Time Machine, 3,000. Fair warning.
3.
It's a prior 3. It's a tie bid right now. It's with our internet bidder, but you can come back in Heritage Live. Anything beyond 3,000, you're on top. Looking for 34 now. 3,400. 32 to 34. Any action out there at 3,400? Fair warning. Let's do 32.
34.
3,400. We're still bidding, looking for 3,600. I did not mean to close that lot. Didn't close the lot, but we're still rocking, looking for 38. How about 3,800? Don't hesitate. If you want that, get the bid in and let's do it. It's the only way you're going to find out. Looking for 3,800. Fair warning once again.
38.
Now 4,000. 3,800 looking for 4. 38 looking for a push to $4,000.
4.
Now we have 4,000 looking for 4,200. 4,200. First edition, first printing, The Time Machine. Fair warning once again. 4,000.
7189.
7189. Coming up again, we have The Time Machine. This is the first English edition. We'd like 34. about 3,400? 3,400, 34, 36, looking for 4,200. I have you in on top at 42. Join the party at 4,400. Anybody in at 44? For the first English edition here, 4,400, lot 185. Anything beyond 42, Heritage Live, fair warning. Let's do 4,000, 44, now 46. 4,400 is on top, looking for 4,600. I have your cut bid, asking 46. Now 4,800.
48.
$5,000 would be next. $5,000 would be next here from 1895.
5.
Still holding together good. Anybody in at 5,500? 55, full increment, go 6,000. 6,000 here for the first English edition of the Time Machine. Jump in at $6,000, Heritage Live. There's 6. Anyone in at 65? 6,005 now to 7,000 for the Time Machine. $7,000.
7.
There it is. $7,000 bidder. 75. We're still rocking. How about $8,000? We're having a good time here. Anybody in at 8,000? 75 looking for 8. All right. I'm going to say fair warning here. All right. Let's do 75.
7207.
7207. Congratulations. All right. We still have some H.G. Wells. This is The Island of Dr. Monroe. First edition, first issue. Looking for 1,800. 18, 19 looking for 2,000. 19 go to 2. 19, how about a push to 2,000? 21 against you, now 2,200. First edition, first issue here. The Island of Dr. Monroe. We need $2,200. Fair warning, Heritage Live. 2,100 to the book bid. We have The Invisible Man. We need $1,300. 15, how about 16? This is the first edition, first state, The Invisible Man, looking for 1,600. 1,600 coming from 1897. 1897, imagine that. The Invisible Man. Any more bids? We'll do 1,500 to the book. We have H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds, and we need a bid of $2,400 for the first edition, first issue. How about 2,400? War of the Worlds. Heritage Live.
24.
There you are, 26, looking for 2,800. Need you in, Heritage Live, at 28. How's $2,800 sound? 26, go to 28. Fair warning out there, Heritage Live. You want to jump back in. 28 against you. Need a little bit more than that. Let's try 3,000. $3,000 for the War of the Worlds. Fair warning. Let's do $2,800 to the book bid. Okay, up next, Castle of Otranto. And we need a bid of $500 for the Castle of Otranto. Come on in at $500. $500, Heritage Live. Any interest? Jump on in here. Got a what now? It does have a 4-edge painting with it. Any interest here, you jump right in and we'll mail it up, send it your way. Fair warning. Well, this item is going to pass. It will be available after the auction for a post-auction buy, but don't always count on that. Somebody else might swipe it up before you. Which brings us to lot 190. I think we have it here right behind us, right? Carrie, she's here displayed. First edition and signed by the author. Let's go 2,400. 26, looking for $2,800. $2,800. Jump in right now, Heritage Live. Let me know if there's another bidder out there at 28. How's it sound? 2,800. 26 here, push to 28 for Carrie. There's our bidders looking for 3,000. Again, this one is signed by the author. Very bold, legible. It's the first edition of Carrie. And we're looking for 3,200. 3, go to 32. We'll take 3,100. Absolutely. How about 3,200? You can come back in at 3,200. I have a cut bid on top here. The cut bid is on top unless I see something else. Heritage Live.
32.
There we go. Anyone in at 3,400 for Carrie? Looking for Carrie. I'm looking for 3,400. Y'all are looking for Carrie. How about 3,400? 32, go to 34. Push in another bid here. Heritage Live. I'm going to say fair warning. All right, 3,200.
7214.
7214, lot 191, we have Stephen King's The Shining. And we need 4,800, Heritage Live, 4,000.
48.
First edition, signed by Stephen King himself, looking for 5,500. 5,500, jump on in. 55 to 6,000 to 6,500. First edition of The Shining, looking for 6,000, looking for 7,000 now. 6,500, strong bid, looking for 7 though. How about a push to $7,000 out there, Heritage Live? Do you need this as part of your collection? And jump on in here.
7.
7,000, thank you. Looking for 7,500. How's $7,500 sound, Heritage Live? Jump on in. Another bid would be nice. I'm going to say fair warning again. And let's do 7,000.
7214.
7214, thank you. Up next, Stephen King, The Stand. And we need a bid of 2,800.
28.
28, thank you. Looking for 3,000. First edition. This is the first printing presentation copy, inscribed and signed by Stephen King himself. Good little package deal. Let's go to 3,000. 28 looking for 3. Heritage Live, jump in at 3. Any more bids at $3,000? Let's do 2,800.
7146.
7146 is our bidder. All right. Up next, we have Stephen King, The Dead Zone, looking for $650.
650.
And we have this, the first edition, presentation copy. And again, this is inscribed and signed by Stephen King himself, looking for $950 to $1,100 now. How about 12 against you, looking for 13? Now 15. Stephen King fans in the Dead Zone, I need $1,500. 16 against you, looking for 1,700. 1,100 inscribed and signed by Stephen King himself. Jump in at 1,800. Need you in at 1,800. How's that sound, Heritage Live? Come back in. Let's get you on top. Let's send it to you. 1,750 is a cut bid, looking for 18.
18.
There you are. Thank you. Looking for 19. 18, go to 19. 18 push to 1,900. Fair warning. We'll do 1,800.
7187.
7187. Up next, we have Firestarter by Stephen King, first edition and limited issue. We need a bid of 2,800. And again, Stephen King, you're going to get signed and dated by the author himself, Mr. King. We're looking for 28. How about it for Firestarter? $2,800. Need a little something, Heritage Live, to keep this going. Fair warning? All right, 26 to the book. Okay, up next, Stephen King Firestarter. This is the first trade edition, and we need $1,000. 1,000, 11 against you, looking for 1,200. Presentation copy, and of course, like we said, Stephen King with that beautiful signature there. Let's go 1,400. Looking for 1,400, Heritage Live.
14.
There's 14, 15 against you. Can we come into 16? Looking for 1,600. You Stephen King collectors, we're bringing you the best here. Francis has put together a great catalog. We're looking for $1,800. 18, 17, go to 18. Fair warning. We'll do 1,700 to the book. Lot 96, Cujo. Do we have a bid of 550? This is the first edition presentation copy, inscribed and of course signed by Stephen King. Looking for 550 to 600. 550 asking 600. The novel by Stephen King, Cujo. 650, 75 to 700. Looking for 750 for Cujo.
750.
How about 800? 750 go to 8. 750 go to 8.
775.
800 is there to back up. Looking for 850. 850. Cujo.
850.
Lot 96, ladies and gentlemen. Jump in at $900 for the first edition of Cujo. 900. Fair warning.
875.
All right, you can come in with that cut bid. I am going to ask for 9. There it is, 9. I didn't even have to ask. They just did it. How about 1,000? How about 950? We haven't gotten to 1,000 yet. We still go 950. Don't want to scare you. We might get to 1,000 now for Cujo. $1,000 to the next bidder. If you want it, you got to go $9.75. Actually, you could go $9.75. I'd take it. But anything beyond, they did. Well, yeah, I mean, it's there on the computer. That's we're bidding. I mean, you make the choices, not me. We're looking for 1,100. 1,100 to get your hands on Cujo. We'll wrap it up, send it your way. Looking for 1,100. 1,000 now. Looking for 11. Fair warning again. All right, there's 1,100 still active bidding. Looking for 1,200. 1,200 here.
1,200.
1,200. Thank you. Looking for 1,300. 1,300 on Cujo. Slow bidding, but that's okay. I mean, we want you to get what you want. Looking for $1,300 for Stephen King's Cujo. I'll say fair warning. We're going to do 1,200.
7,195.
7,195. Thank you. Up next, Stephen King Cujo. This is the first edition limited issue. Look at that there. Anybody in at 1,200? How about 12? We just got 12 on the last one. This has a limited edition with it. Also signed by the author. I think we know that by now. Anybody in at 1,200? Stephen King loved to sign his stuff. Anyone in at 1,200? 1150 go to 12. Push it to 12 for Cujo. Heritage Live. All right, 1150. To the book. Thank you. Lot 98, The Dark Tower. We need a bid of 1,200. Oh, excuse me, that was the last one. We need a bid of 6,000 for The Dark Tower. This is the first edition deluxe issue signed by Stephen King himself. Looking for $6,000 for The Dark Tower. How about 6,000 Heritage Live? 6,000. Say fair warning to you. You can jump in now. 6,000. All right, $5,750 to our book bid. Up next, we have Stephen King Christine. Now, this is the first trade edition. We're looking for $1,100. Presentation copy and inscribed and signed by the author. We need 1,112 now to 13. Looking for 1,300 from Christine. Looking for 1,300. 12 go to 13. 12 to 13. How about at Heritage Live? Any interest at 1,300? Need your bid. All right, then. We're going to do 1250, 13 against you. Jump in at 14. How about it? You don't have to wait till the last minute. If you really want this, just bid. Let's do it. How about 1,400? 1,400? Fair warning. 1,300. We have lot 200, Stephen King Christine. This is the first English edition. And we need a bid of 550. We need a bid of 550, of course, inscribed and signed by Stephen King. How about 550? How about 550? Prior 550, 600, not a problem. Anybody in at 650? 6 go to 650 here. Thank you, 650 into 7. Anybody push into 775 to 700? I have that cut bid of 675.
7.
There's 7 now. Push to 750. Jump in at 750 for me. How's that sound, Heritage Live? 750 to 800. Looking for $800. 750 go 8. Fair warning. 750.
7205.
7205. Up next, we have a little more Stephen King. Lot 1, Christine. This is a limited issue, and we need $1,100. We need 1,100 here. Only 1,000 copies made, and this one is signed by the artist himself, author himself. Looking for 1,100 to 12. Anyone in at 1,300? For Christine. Limited issue. Looking for 14, now 15. Looking for $1,500. Heritage Live. 1,500 to you. Jump in. Looking for 1,500. Fair warning. We'll do 1,400.
15.
Okay. 16 against you. Lot still open. Looking for 1,700. $1,700 for Christine here. Fair warning again. We'll do 1,600. Thank you. Okay, we have the first edition, limited issue here of Christine, and we need a bid of 1,000. 950 to 1,000, 975 against you, looking for $1,000. Heritage Live could be yours at $1,000. First edition, limited issue, and signed by Stephen King, looking for 1,000. There's 1,000, go to 11. 1,000, looking for $1,100. 1,100. Fair warning.
1100.
To 1,200. How about 1,200? Looking for 1,200. We have the 11. Fair warning again. We'll do 1,100.
7215.
7215. Lot 3, Stephen King, The Eyes of the Dragon. We need 1,000. Looking for $1,000. First edition, limited issue. Looking for 1,200.
12.
Looking for 1,400. Anyone in at 15? Now take me to 16. Looking for 1,700 for The Eyes of the Dragon. 1,700. 1,700. Jump on in. 16, go to 17. Heritage Live. How about it? 1,700 for the limited issue here. All right, we'll do 16.
7216.
7216. We have Stephen King and Peter Straub, The Talisman, excuse me, looking for 550.
550.
This is a first edition special illustrated issue for you here, and it is signed by both of the authors, looking for 700.
750.
Anyone in at $800? 750, looking for 8.
8.
We have the 825 on the cut bid, looking for 850. I'm going to adjust my mat here while y'all continue to bid. All right, go to 900, 850, go to 9. 850, 900 would be next for Stephen King and Peter Straub, both signed,
875.
looking for 900. You're getting 2 signatures here
9.
on this first edition special illustrated issue for 950. 900, go to 950. Fair warning out there. Let's do 900.
7190.
7190. Thank you. Up next, we have the Colorado Kid, looking for a bid of 800. 800. Jump in at 800. This is the first hardcover and limited edition slipcase state. Each book comes with a custom illustration by the book's respective artist, number, and signed from the Colorado Kid. Jump on in. A lot of good material there. Fair warning. All right, this item's going to pass. All right, we have Wilkie Collins, The Moonstone, first editions. How about 6,000? 5,005, looking for 6,000 to you, Heritage Live. We need a $6,000 bid here for Wilkie Collins, The Moonstone. First editions, signed by the author. Come on in. All right, this item is going to pass. See if you can get it as a post-auction buy. All right, we have the Moonstone mixed set of volumes 1 through 3, looking for 1,200. Looking for 1,200. 1,150 is the bid. Go to 12. 1,150 is the bid. Jump in at 1,200 here. Thank you. 12, 13 against you. Looking for 1,400 now. 15 looking for $1,600. 1,600. Oh yeah, thank you. 1,500. Anyone in at 1,500? 14 now. Go to 15. 15, 16. Anyone in at 1,700? How about 1,700, Heritage Live? 1,700 for the Moonstone. Fair warning. We'll do 1,600. Lot 208. We need 2,000. $2,000 for The Third Man and the Fallen Idol. It's the first edition, looking for 2,000. First edition come in at 2,000, Heritage Live. Keep this lot alive, give me a bid. How about a bid here? There's 2022, looking for $2,400 for The Third Man and the Fallen Idol. $2,400. Fair warning. 2,200. All right. Up next, we have John Grisham, The Firm, and we need a bid of 1,400. 1,400. This is a first edition, and it is signed by John Grisham. We need 1,400. 1,400, Heritage Live.
1350.
Asking for 1,500. Come on in at 1,500. Fair warning.
16.
Need a bid of 1,700, Heritage Live. 1,700 to put you on top. Fair warning. 18 against you. How about 19? Who's got 1,900? Anybody pushing to 1,900? 18, go to 19. Fair warning at 1,900, 2,000 against you. Now we're looking for 2,200. 2,200, 2,100. Looking for any kind of bid here. Fair warning. We'll do 2,000. To the book. Lot 10. We need Dorcas Dean Detective, first edition. We need 17. How about 1,700, 1,700? Jump on in, Heritage Live. Need a bid. 17 against 1750, looking for 18. How's it go? 1,800. 1750 is a cut bid.
18.
We're looking for 1,800. Now we're asking 19. Looking for 1,900 for the first edition here of George R. Sims' book, Dorcas Dean Detective. Fair warning. We'll do 1,800.
7104.
7104 is our bidder. Rex Stout for the Lance, first edition. We need 1,600.
16.
Thank you. Prior 16, now looking for 1,800 Heritage Live. 18, 19 to 2,000. Need you in at 2,000 here for the Rex Stout, first edition. Looking for 2,200. Cut bid at 21, 22. Not worried about the cut anymore. Now 24. Looking for $2,400 here. Lot 11.
24.
Come in at 2,400. We are on lot 211 looking for 2,600. The cut bid is top right now at 25. 2,005, 2,600, and looking to go to 2,800. Again, this is the first edition of Fer de Lance. And we're looking to go to $3,000 Heritage Live. 28 is the bid, but looking to go 3. Looking to go 32 now. $3,200. 3,200. Anything left out there? Any bidders coming in at 3,200? Fair warning. Let's do 3,000.
7205.
7205. Thank you. All right, up next, SS Van Dyne, the Benson murder case. We're looking for 3,400. First edition in the uncommon first issue dust jacket here, doing for 3,400. Heritage Live, go $3,400. Need a bid at 3,400. All right, then. We're going to do 3,200 to the book. Oh, I guess we're down to our last two lots here. All right, well, lot 13 went 25 Tales of the Railway, first edition, super rare, looking for 1,100. 1,100. Looking for 1,100. Jump on in at 1,100. There's the 11, 1,200 against you. What about 13? 1,200 come in at 1,300 Heritage Live. Let's finish strong here on these last few lots. You want this one in, I need you in at 1,300. Nice play on the cut, didn't work out. You should always start or finish with your cut. Will anybody in at 14? Looking for 1,400. Rare first edition here, looking for 1,600. 25 Tales of the Railway. Do I have 1,600? 1,600? 16, 17 against you. Go 18. 1,800. How's that sound? $1,800. And a fair warning. We'll do 17. 18. We're still alive. 19. You got to jump in at 2,000. How about a $2,000 bid? 19 looking for 2,000 Heritage Live. Any more bids out there? Fair warning once again. Prior to, we got a tie. We have a tie. Think about this one a little bit more. We'll put you on top, Heritage Live. I can't stress that enough. Oh, and you win a full increment. Let's do 2,400. Is there a play on that 2,200? Fair warning. We'll do 2,200.
7104.
7104. This is the last lot of session 1. And we have Thrilling Stories of the Railway, and this is the first edition. We need 2,800. How about $2,800? 27 go 28. Let's finish strong, Heritage. Anyone in at 2,800? Any White Church collectors, and you need this one? It's here for the taking. We'll say fair warning here on lot 214, and we'll let 2,700 take that bid, the book bid. Well, thank you very much. This was my first time calling Rare Books. We had a good time, and we'll see you for the next one. Thank you.